It's Nylon. I don't. It should just be you just change the user to Nylon on the end.
That's
It was Nylon
different
for the test, but
no, it's completely fine. It's Nylon. We know that. I'm just saying, like, for the process that we told people to do.
oh yeah, they didn't make me go through any of that, so I.
No, we already have all your shit set up.
No, I know. You're fine. I just think I just being real. It was funny because Dave jumped in. He was like, "I contacted all the commentators, blah blah blah." Like, and I was like, "You didn't contact him or any of that. You didn't set up anything for me. He just set up everything for the runners, which is fine. But it was just funny being on the outside of everything he was referring to. I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll handle everything on my end. It's fine."
Please be sure to make sure the runners are checking in 1 hour ahead of scheduled time slot. Make sure to check the schedule at Oengus. Ping the runners in ASF Lounge. Yeah, I did that earlier. Okay, yeah, we're cool. Be ready to have them be live 30 minutes before. Tell the runner to join ASF Lounge and then move them to prep. Do the final check. Tell the runner to link their stream. We probably should have said in what channel. DMs are probably fine. Probably just in the ASF Lounge chat.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, and then make sure the audio is coming in clear and the game and mic audio are balanced, as well as checking the video looks good. Positive attitude. It's never the runner's fault. Blah 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 blah. And mitigate as
Never
much
my
damage.
fault.
That's just so Nylon can do anything he wants, is what I'm hearing.
They can't
Say,
change Nyland's name to Nihilistic, and it'll be like great.
It'll be
All
brilliant.
right, Nylon. Get to ruining everything. Go ahead. You're not wrong. Fuck it all up.
All right, redact it. No.
Redacted.
Wink.
Redacted.
Wonk.
Is that One Piece character name?
Wink Wonk? Is that a One Piece character?
No, Nylon. What's that One Piece character name?
Hey, what's that? What's that
Racker?
one? Fist of the North Star.
Oh yeah, that one. That one. Yep. Do that one.
I can't say the Fist of the North Star guy. I can say it really slowly if you want me.
No, I don't think you should. If I'm gonna be honest.
It starts with a Nintendo console and ends with a slur.
It does.
No, there was some playing Let It Die right now, and a very unfortunate thing is that like the Japanese like sound effect for like when you get hurt.
Yes.
But this guy like puts like a hard N in front of it.
No.
And I'm like, I can't stream this game anymore with this character. His name is his default name when I created him was Tony. And I'm like, man, Tony's racist.
Tony's racist. Oh no. Okay. To be honest with you, Let It Die is kind of cool though. It's actually pretty cool.
I love Let It Die. I'm finally about to hit floor 25 after the PC version didn't work for like a million fucking years. 45. I had to text a third shift employee that I have about like where some of my files are for work because I called off today. Like I have vacation day, and I had like, hey, I left the files in here. Let me read where I it took like so much brain power to remember where it was. I said server, S drive, detail shop, Amada laser, Rook, 0428 24, Rook folder, Rook skid steer.
Bro is losing his fucking marbles.
I had to tell him where it was in the directory because I programmed these CNC files for him so he can like burn the 3/8 ballistic steel needed for this armored vehicle. And I was like, please, I'm not coming back to work to do this for you. And no one else knows how to do this. So I'm sitting here like with my certificates on this like $600,000 machine going, Okay, have you gone live?
Yeah, I've been live.
Okay. Where's Crash Man? Can you make sure Nylon stream's showing up on 16:9, right?
Yep, 16:9.
Okay.
I should turn this on in case I get something that I want to.
I meant on the host PC. No, I'm just doing the prep stuff. But everyone else is like, who's next up on the schedule?
It's I don't remember, but there are unlimited 10 something, 10 unlimited cruise 2. Something like that. Yeah.
PAL New Game Plus. Okay, well, we'll
That motherfucker
contact
did
them at
not know.
9:30.
I will tell you their estimate's a little scary. Their world record is only like 10 minutes under that estimate.
We have a couple of those TBH, and honestly, we have a good bit of buffer time at the end of the marathon, so I'm not entirely too worried about people going over.
It's
We're
cool.
gonna-
It's just important to note that theirs is a little
I'm
shaky.
also gonna assume that I think Fireball is doing a run that he's gonna be like way underestimate, and same thing with Cthulhu probably with Sword Art. I had to
Yeah.
guess.
If they're ready to go like earlier, then it keeps us ahead. But if they're not, then we just have bigger breaks.
Just put headphones in, I guess, or set the headphones. But no, you have to leave that unmuted, and then you full screen it, and then you can close it out. And yeah, looks like that. So yeah, it looks pretty good.
I don't. That's where the audio is.
I think it's still set to speakers, so you might have to change the audio outputting to the headphones.
I hear you.
Oh, you're on voice call?
Yeah, I mean
Oh.
it'll pick you up because you're in the call with me.
This is not
Mhm.
this thing. I don't know what this is.
Wait, where? Oh, because I'm in call. I'm in
Yeah.
call with Nylan.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can't hear me.
I'm in call with Nylan on Discord. That's
Yeah.
why you can hear me on the stream. I'm losing my shit.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Fire. Fire.
Fire.
Bro is not
The
okay.
ground burn.
Bro
Oh
is
no.
bro is not doing well.
Yeah, he's rot. I was like, I told Glitched, I was like, look, man, I got you. I'm gonna be running the game for like 2 hours and some change. Person after me is like an hour 30. Like, you good to sleep? It's fine. Sleep some hours, boy.
Hey, that's gonna be shrimp eventually.
Yeah.
Bro's gonna be dead for 10 hours straight.
Mm-hmm. Like we high key saved Glitch by getting him that Duel Roses time slot.
Mm.
It was originally Glitch was supposed to run Bebop, or I say Bebop,
Yeah.
Shampoo at 1 a.m. on
Yeah, everything.
basically the 3rd,
Yeah, it looks.
and we moved it
it might
to
be a little
the
geeky.
Duel Roses slot, which is a better
Oh,
estimate, an hour 25 versus 2 hours 10.
Yeah, I don't
and
know where
then
they wanted us to hit.
It's at
for,
like noon their time.
Hey,
instead.
Nylan, do you remember where they wanted us to hit decibel wise? Like,
You want to hit like be tapping red if you want it to be very good. Or
he said tapping red, wherever that is, -10.
That's about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and man, you're talking at me with colors again.
oh, I forgot. I'm bad. That's me.
Nylan ableist question mark?
Yeah, it must be. That's
Bad
gotta be
person,
it.
terrible person, worst person on the face of the planet actually? Low key?
That was on
Looky,
me.
looky.
I wasn't looking at mine, so I couldn't see the numbers. That's not an excuse. I'm at fault. But yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like staring. Actually, my color blindness has gotten significantly worse in like just the past month.
Oh no.
It is gone from like being able to see like I would say like 12 colors really well to like 6 colors okay.
I didn't even know that changed. I mean, I guess your eyes change over
Yeah,
time.
I think my pure vision has gotten worse. I need to go get glasses probably.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
upgrade. Hit him with the
Or maybe
laser
it's
eyes.
Maybe it's the lack of sleep.
That
Also
doesn't
true.
help you.
Yeah.
But Nylan, in order to not be racist again, it's -12. You're looking for 12. by the way.
Negative
12 is usually
12, okay.
around there. Yeah. But you said 10 earlier. That's fine. That should be.
Cool. Sounds good. And we shouldn't have
Yeah.
hot mic either. I want to clean up a little bit.
That guy said red. See red. Some people can't tell what's red. Nyland.
Yeah, but you just call me racist for
Unbelievable.
not knowing color.
Yeah, for yeah, exactly.
Well, you're also running a game with a character named Redacted in it.
Yeah,
so
that is true. There is redacted.
Damn it.
it's funny because the slur in question is against your actual name.
It's also funny. It's also funny because you don't play him in any of the things that Nyland is doing today.
Also
Yeah.
correct. It's like he may show up as an enemy in like one or
He
two.
does
ways.
show
He
up
does.
as an enemy. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
The whole thing, right? The whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
He shows
the
up
second-
twice, guaranteed.
TV at.
Yeah.
He shows up
Yeah.
in this stage, and he also shows up in True Power Warrior King.
Yeah.
But all that said, like still,
Yeah. True.
he never gets used because he's like
Bad.
funny,
No.
slightly worse.
He's
than
not bad, but he's like
all the
gimmicky.
relevant characters,
Yeah.
and like
He's really good, except
he's
that
a good
he's
character who's slightly worse in every attribute than the best characters.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh.
He's just an invincible
The classic Pirate Warriors 4 meme.
Art, you missed it. We were doing we were testing some of the DLC stuff yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that, just to see, make sure we got everything right. And there's like the trivia one. I know all of them,
Of course you do.
and it made me like angry.
I was gonna say the One Piece hater knows all the One Piece trivia.
It made me so mad.
Rest in
Like
peace.
you could
Thanks
ask
a lot.
Nyland. I was just sitting there in call with him, and like after every one that I got right, I'd just be like, I gotta do it. Tonight needs to be the night.
Good morning.
That's such a great fucking. I don't. Nouns are hard this early in the morning. But
3, 2, 1, go. I got you. Well, we'll just wait for like the visual cue. Yeah, like it just starts on like a play button, right? Like, is there a confirm?
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna start when I probably when I click this button right here for Go Adventuring in Land of Wano.
Okay, when he clicks this button for Go Adventure in Land of Wano, you'll see it. You'll also hear it, because you'll be hearing the stream, not the Discord. On the headphones. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna count down.
Yeah, I'll count down and everything, or you'll count me down. I don't really care either way.
Nah, count yourself down, dog.
You want me to do that nowish, or I can introduce my commentators. Whichever, tell me when I'm live, basically, and I'll introduce my commentators, and then I'll be like, we're gonna be doing all DLC, blah blah blah, and then I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then I'll do it at the time. That's my plan. then
The mic
Dave
on
is
the
singing
host
on
sub shouldn't be like
I know.
on at any point unless we need to be filling. Which we might fill sometimes.
It's fine. We'll be in currently live at the time. We won't be in this side soon.
I'm gonna fucking think he's so hard. Look at him. I'm fucking Dave think he's so hard. Bro spinning around in the chair. Think he a villain for real. Look at him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I see. Of course. Look at him.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna go take a shit.
And now bro is walking into the darkness, the abyss.
the
Like the
I
villain
just-
video.
okay, I would have never guessed that was a swinging door.
I actually wouldn't
that-
have either.
Yeah, that was crazy. He broke the illusion.
That's like the biggest biggest reveal in like 3 years.
Yeah.
No, Kiyoma's like, you can hear he's like biggest reveal in all years. Like that fucking door swings.
The door swings open. Can you believe that? How
Crazy.
crazy is that? You would think it's a sliding door.
Yeah.
Almost every door at my house in Japan was sliding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's got
And
like
if it
the
didn't,
sliding
yeah.
door design on it too.
Also, it doesn't even have a handle. It doesn't have a handle.
What?
That's
This
like
is
the best anti-theft I've seen in Japan.
wow.
People, the live channel.
They just
Yes,
start
sir.
hitting the door like, wait, what is this contraption? It's not moving left and right.
Anyone that sits where I'm sitting, who does this? I don't know about anything else.
Yeah.
Wow.
If we can ever help it, the person and host will not be checking tech. That's the worst.
That blows my mind.
Yeah. I also might have to WD that door.
What is anime?
You do need to WD that door.
speedruns?
That door does need
Is
some
Parasite
WD on it.
Eve anime?
Oh man, this guy.
This guy.
It's all good. I don't think it's gonna take a full 20-minute block. You always talk about
Oh
anyways.
god.
Really? That's not a sliding door?
It's sort of just like hyper focused.
All right. Well, I do
That's
have
like
to.
Yeah, no, I get the bid. Kioma, you doing any runs this year?
No.
Fuck yeah.
You know I ain't a speedrunner. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm not running it all either. Oh, dude.
Both retired.
Dude, check out what I got.
Huh?
Got spray deodorant for the boys.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's required.
72-hour protection. It is. Now I took a shower earlier because I drove 6 hours earlier to pick up Glitchman.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot.
You guys are slowly but surely getting more light out of that window.
Yeah. As time has gone on, I've seen it go from pitch black in the room to just kind of dark.
Oh,
shit.
shit. It's actually bright. It's crazy.
Let there be light.
That looks
Nobody was a fan of that.
There's gators out there.
There's what?
Gators.
You got this. You guys got the key.
Like,
Yeah, everything's set up to go.
Okay.
Okay.
For the Twitch as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all on a multi-option stream thing.
Okay.
They hit a
And
button.
that one got put in.
It
Okay.
did. I watched them all do the setup last night.
Okay.
Okay. And then we still need to hit the multi-stream to go live, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys controlling? Are you guys controlling something on your end, or should I share screen if I have something to share?
They are controlling it currently on their stream. I think they're just gonna have me, but like that's when my run starts. But they can get you on something, I think.
Well, I'm doing the intro.
No, I know
We
you
have
are.
the-
Yeah. So,
So-
just, you'll move into currently live, and then we'll capture your audio and your
Share screen.
You want-
camera as
Yeah.
well.
Okay. When you guys capture me, if someone can have a screen ready that shows the schedule, and I'm going to talk about the schedule. So if someone can capture that browser source, I can do it on my end, or you can do it on yours. I'm going to just do a quick little intro, and then I'm going to talk about the games that are in the marathon. And then I want to show the games in the marathon, and I want to talk about the Discord as well.
Yeah. I just want to? You definitely can do all that, but just reminding you that there's no setup block between that 20-minute period that you set and my run.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
I know.
just-
Yeah, we're gonna
okay.
go. We're gonna
So,
cut right to you.
So we
Yeah.
want a browser source that we can like ping in, so it can be like, this is the schedule, this is what we got, that's all you want.
Okay.
On top
Yep.
of your capture. Okay.
And
You telling me you don't have a printed schedule you can hold in from your camera and be like, this is it, guys. We got all these games. We got all these games, bro. It's right
Games, lots of
here.
games, whole bunch of games.
All these games. I got the schedule printed out. But no, we can do that for you. We'll just add a source to host. So we want to open a Google Chrome browser,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm assuming we want to interact with it, and we'll make it like the Oingus page. And I'll send a link to the Oingus
are we ready?
page.
Are we ready to go live? I want to go live like now. If we
Well,
can.
let's get that schedule pulled up first, and then we can go live. Make sure we have all the parts and bits together. I sent you the link. Yeah.
Edit this to look good.
Just put it above Dave. Yeah,
Damn.
just so we can ping it off and on, and then scale it to the size of the screen.
You want an alt?
Well, first you want to change the resolution by to 1920 by 1080 to make it like 16 by 9.
Heck
Alt?
No, I don't know what it is, but you can just scale down. Oh, you don't have to crop it at all.
Oh, you don't crop
No, you can just scale it down, make it fit.
transform to like fit the paper.
yeah.
Yeah, and then shrink it down a little bit more. Oh, like into the borders. No, like into this.
Oh, you want it to be small.
Yeah. Cause we, yeah. And we'll zoom in, scroll through it, whatever he wants us to do. Control scroll up. Yeah, hit control and up scroll.
Yeah, that's
Oh, no clue then. I mean, if it's good enough. Or honestly, here's what you'll do. Can you just share your screen? And we don't even need a browser source because we can just switch it on Discord.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that'll be a lot easier for us. And if you want to hop into currently live, Derek's already over there, so we can talk to you on that end.
Is there like are we live now, by the way, with the screen? We should
we're gonna be
even
right on you. That's not.
No, you always gotta have a slit. There's always gotta be something up. So if you can go live with the waiting screen or something, and then we'll go live with me.
Okay, yeah. Here, go to a setup screen. Unmute the music. Yeah, it's unmuted itself.
I don't hear anything. Should I be hearing this?
No, we turned the monitor off. We gotta turn it back on. And just sit on one, and change that back to nylon next, and change that to whatever it is. Yeah, we already set it up earlier for the split setup screen. We just thought we were gonna go right into you. So let's just change that real quick. Probably word it for it. Stop it real quick. Yeah, mute the host mic, and then go live. Yeah, turn up the music. Or it should have done it automatically. Switch to a different scene. Yeah, so just go live. And then start. Make sure they're working.
Welcome.
So, yeah, I'll bring it up. So we're live now.
With me?
No, live with the setup stream. The setup.
Okay, great.
Have some music playing, whatnot.
Okay.
So we're sitting here. We're good to go. We're at least our stream's live.
Nylon Sun, are you ready? How are you feeling?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna try and cut to you exactly at the 20-minute mark. So when you guys are ready, Let me share my. You want me to just share my screen, like one of my screens with you?
Yeah, just share the screen, because how we have it captured now is we just click on a block and it focuses the block on you.
Damn, everyone's gonna make the comment about the fucking the million tabs.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so we can close the browser out. We don't need that. That's just extra RAM. Yeah, we don't need that extra RAM on there. So yeah, just yeah. So whenever you can, move the host. Derek's already on there. We have a mic set up on there as well, so we can communicate with you. Alright, you hear him? He's in PC with you. Are you muted right now? Yeah. Talk back. It won't catch you on stream. Do what?
We need to change the games. So I guess we'll not like the second.
I'm not logged into it, but can. I think I'm still mod on it.
Yeah.
They made me a mod last time or something. I don't remember how to change games and shit, so I can go to mod view.
Yeah, I'm warming up.
Oh, we'll cover everything.
How do you change games and commands again? Hey, anyone real quick can help me with that?
I got no idea. I think it's like,
We've done it before. Alright.
I have no idea.
Exclamation mark, set, game,
Is it set game?
and we're just chatting for like 20 minutes, right? Or we want to set for the first game. Oh, he already set it? Okay, then he's already set it. Okay, guys.
Bro practicing with Whitebeard. Ain't even gonna use it on this stage.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Character in the run.
It's just good to get like my
This game
memory
is
of the objectives.
Yeah, because he's faster and they're consequently closer together. Also, he's technically the most technical character, right? Because the colliders are the best, but also the most precise.
Yeah. I mean, Kaido's got a good amount of them. Not a normal Kaido, but
So
half
all you
piece
have
Kaido.
to do is just click between them.
I haven't actually used him at all, like, ever.
He was showing me.
That. So just be on his
last night.
face until he tells you to switch over.
Good luck again.
Because you hear the music from the stream.
Oh man.
You can turn off the monitor if you need to. So go to properties over there, advanced properties.
Mm, I get it. You're practicing the route more than
Oh,
anything.
monitor is off.
Make sure you don't mess up and don't find category.
Oh, mute his stream. That's probably
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, muted.
Okay, maybe you're fine.
This is
Yeah, we got this. What we're doing. Does he want to switch over to him? Is he good to switch over? So just whenever he wants to go live,
I'm gonna set up Evo to go right back to that. Because I'm on that guy.
you're on that currently. So click that, unclick studio, yep. And whenever he wants to transition, click over to. Let me make sure his audio is good. Like in speed game.
I actually have a question.
Yeah.
Is it not beneficial for you to also stream to Discord, Nyland, so we can see it without the delay? Is that beneficial for commentary, do you think?
Yeah, I will. It's just that it would be deleted when I moved over to live. So I
Yeah,
think
we're moving.
Oh,
to a
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't really delayed. Okay. Having a little bit of confusion.
I don't take this so far. We have to kill all the commanders before taking all the
We're not
territories.
losing frames or nothing. Oh, we are. We're losing mad frames.
Roger.
Maybe. No, that. He says his YouTube feed looks good, but we're losing mad frames. Yeah, okay, give me
Oh,
one
it's
second.
not.
Tell DB we're losing frames. Just unmute, they can't hear you. Yeah.
So you're saying because that's perfect position, we're gonna just talk this.
Yeah.
Then I will not be. Well, don't be distracted.
Did we ever check the encoder settings?
I just press. I told the press start.
I know. We can always restart. But go to settings. Go to stream. Go to output. That's
So
our
now-
NVIDIA output.
Yeah, what up?
Do you think that you will be able to get the New Game Plus run today?
But yeah, the only thing we're doing different than normal.
It's tough to say. These are going worse than I thought. Like my memory is a little bad right now, but
Okay.
that's why I'm redoing them, and I'm like, okay, good. I'm
Mhm.
remembering. The other ones don't require any memory, so I think those will be
Mhm.
fine. And then story mode requires some amount of memory, but by that time I'll
Hey,
be.
tell them we're probably gonna have to
hour
restart
in.
the stream.
I don't think it'll be that bad.
So restart the stream or stop the stream. Go to
Uh,
settings. Make sure we're on the closest server.
I'll
as
run
well.
soon, so I don't have more time.
It's gonna take a while.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna align
Right.
this, so.
Can we stop the export save?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll.
Well, now we're caught up.
Well, hey, I mean, if this shit, if it's still tough, then I mean, you might gotta wait a little extra time. You might got a little extra time, darling.
Yeah, it is tough. Technically, this means I have less time, but if we want to
I mean-
maintain schedule,
That's true, but it depends.
it depends. Yeah, it's
I mean, Brad did-
possible.
Okay, so go to settings.
It's possible I'll just only have an hour
Go
estimate,
make
which is fine because I'll just
sure-
finish all
Where's
this
it at? Stream.
Yeah,
and
that's
show
true.
off Kobe mode worst
Server.
case.
Go
Yeah.
to it's Atlanta, Georgia's closest, right? No, Miami, Florida. US East. And then is there any other settings you want to change while we're here?
We didn't go live. I use the software encoder. You guys use a hardware. Like,
We want to be using the hardware encoder.
I just can't.
Do we want to change the tuning at all? Like right now it's tuned to high quality, but and it's preset to slower, which is better quality. Do we want to change that at all real quick? Maybe like at least go for like a, what does 0 mean on this? Encoder setting 0. Let me get Kamari on call real quick.
I feel like we should be able to handle this quick side.
Unless Twitch is shitting
I
on
feel
us.
like multi-streaming is hard to do.
No, we've done it before, and
I mean, I could be wrong.
let me just hit chat with technical issues. Hey,
Yo, what's good, gamers?
so yeah, it
What's
was like
going
we were
on?
dropping like 60% of our frames for a second, and we just, and the quality's good. That's what confuses me.
Yeah, Florida internet, man.
But so
That's what
on
I
the
was thinking.
encoder settings, is there anything that you want us to change that might make it a little easier for us?
Uh, not really. Wait, we were dropping like internet frames, right? And not like encoding frames.
I
Can you
am
share the
not
screen with me?
sure. We're a different setup, so I can't do it on this computer. But we didn't really check which ones we're dropping. We just realized we're dropping like a ton.
That's the way.
It
No, the
looked
stats.
like internet.
Yeah, network
Honestly,
drops. Yeah, it was
yeah,
network drop. Honestly, if it helps, we'll turn off like several. Like we have a lot of computers running right now. We'll turn them off.
yeah. Just leave whatever is like necessary for the stream to run on right now.
Gotcha. Shut down, baby. All right, sounds good. And then we'll go live. Sorry for the delay, DB.
Also, make sure the server selected is the one closest to you guys. I believe
Yeah,
there's one in Miami.
It's still catching
yeah,
up.
we selected Miami. No, we're shut down on the stream. Let me make sure that yours is good as well. We went live earlier, man. It's like crazy. Where's these goes?
The mythical Florida gap.
I know. Trying to make sure we can unplug everything. Could possibly not. Yeah. What does this one go to? Okay, so I made some adjustments. Do you want to try to go live again?
What were the adjustments?
Turned off the computer, took all my phone off the Wi-Fi, stuff like that.
You
Like,
can you can go down to like 4500 bit rate.
okay. Can you lower the bitrate to 4500? Go to screens if you want to share your screen.
Screen 2, I guess.
Yeah. Or screen 1 actually. So, Kamari said we can lower our stream bitrate down to 4500.
Even more.
And also on the encoder settings, it says GPU is set to 0. Or is GPU
Yeah.
0? What is that? Is that right?
It should be.
Okay, sounds good. So we can try to get back up. So I guess go to the
You want to start from setup again?
start from setup, and let's hit start streaming.
All right, I'll go live from your setups. We go. Yes, we're gonna go.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm going live on all YouTubes as well. We're doing all YouTubes as well. Should we see the jog frames first to make sure?
Yeah, let's see if if it's stable, and then we'll go live on the YouTubes and see if that's what's causing it to drop like crazy.
Yeah.
Because right now it's hitting like 5
Yeah, this looks perfect.
kbs guy. So
So give it a green light, and I'll throw
No
the-
drop so far.
My suspicion is correct.
no drops so far, but we're not multi-streaming yet. Well, so I'm seeing if it's process elimination. Go live on the first one. See how we're doing. I would close Chrome, like completely close Chrome on that computer.
Let it keep going.
No, like you just hit go.
No, I didn't press. But, so when you do this, you have to wait. These are still streaming.
No. No. Don't.
I'm guessing y'all having technical difficulties.
Yeah. So hit
Gotcha.
start on the other one as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna hop in and say that the stream was messed up, but I already figured that out.
Okay, close Chrome completely.
Well, I need this.
Okay, how's it look for everyone? Everyone have the stream pulled?
Twitch looks good.
Yeah, no lags this time. No drops right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that was it.
Maybe that was it.
YouTube looks
Okay.
good.
Okay.
YouTube looks good. We got clear from YouTube.
Yep.
Like we said it to you this time for sure. DBK, you ready? Can you put us on speaker without being captured?
Huh?
But yeah, you should know it here. Our host mic's muted on OBS.
No drop so far.
Yeah,
Frim?
no drops so
I'm
far. We're good.
All right.
Not seeing anything through YouTube, so it looks like it's good on YouTube.
2, 1. Hopefully this time. That looks
Yep.
good to me.
Looks good to me.
Does Dave know his live?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so. All right, looks like you guys got it. I'm gonna hop out.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Yeah. Can you change the estimate to 210?
The 210?
Yeah. Oh, wait, switch back to host first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Get the transition for it actually somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's better. You can hear it like it's not going through.
Yeah, I can hear him. I need to stop streaming my webcam. You're all probably watching me like pace the fuck around.
I was
commentating it.
Oh yeah, I was laughing about it. Bro was distraught. Unbelievable.
Oh, wait, I thought there was a reason for the webcam to be
There was
on.
originally. Not anymore. There was originally a reason because when we first joined, we were yapping about stuff. But
So now it was just killing the Florida internet.
yeah, bro was just making sure that it was a Florida death.
I think Twitch servers fucked us.
Also possible, happens sometimes.
Because well, this is Fireball's PC, and man lives in like New Hampshire.
Okay.
Not the Hampshire. That's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, he lives next to Newark.
Yeah.
Newark. What the heck?
New Yorkington?
No, not New York. Newark.
Yeah,
Newark.
You ever seen
Newark.
You
I
ever
know.
seen The Sopranos?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Newark. Yeah, I hope I'm curious about what'll happen to estimate. I'm fine with it being lower because that saves me effort, I guess.
No,
I'll
I
finish
think
the DLC
no.
within 5 minutes.
He said change the estimate to 210.
Yeah, but I mean, like my quote unquote my run is gonna be probably late by like 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think it really matters if we have extra time left over,
that
like
looks like-
he thinks we do. So you should be chilling.
Sure. Usually we don't push people's schedules forward though, because then if they can't make it, they can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just being courteous to Tenachin or whatever. But if
Then just be the
they're
goat.
bendable, that's true. I'm just saying because Dave wanted to use the whole 20. So if he starts his whole 20 starting now, then
Man has a million tabs, dude. What the fuck?
then I will be delayed till like 5:50, and then my run was estimated to end at 7:20.
Yeah.
So like, that's fine. Or
Well, you
7:30.
also got to think we did just straight up start the stream late though.
Oh, 100%. It's just about a scheduling thing because of some people's time slots were really thin, and we like knocked them in.
Here's
on
a
their
bit,
estimates.
right? Is that we're not gonna need that full setup time.
You're right.
So we'll almost immediately make up setup time because we're gonna have that guy set up during your run.
Yeah. And so you can basically glide right into him right as my run ends, which saves 15 minutes. I get that for sure.
Well, I'm glad I was awake.
Absolutely. No, it's essential.
I was like, oh shit, nothing's working.
Nothing was working. Everything was a fraud.
I think we brought too many computers.
Very possible.
Yeah. I turned off my mini PC.
Yeah, you gotta put that shit on data. No.
Yeah, waste your money. How about that?
Yeah.
But I will say, if data is an issue, we're probably gonna have to stream off someone's phone, 5G, our in-person runs. I'm not kidding. We already talked about it earlier. This was a major possibility. Man, fucking Derek's just watching a stream on his computer.
He's sick. Sick with it.
All right. Are you you're gonna first try True Pirate King, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. All right.
I'll
Good to
do
know.
it
Good to
right
know.
now. No.
Okay. That.
If it wouldn't take 10 minutes no matter what, basically, then I would.
I mean, you could do a Whitebeard
this year.
like
I don't know if y'all saw the bumps this year, but I think they're way better. They don't have any videos, so just static with music. I think this it's just better.
Yeah, I kind of
People are
agree
like,
with that.
people are like, why are the streams so small? I'm like, because it's a bump. But okay.
Yeah,
I
but
get it.
the average Twitch viewers, you gotta
Yeah,
think,
no.
man.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta think about what the average Twitch viewer is. You gotta think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate Twitch viewers. I hate Twitch, to be honest with you.
I
On
just
some
hate
real.
video games.
I just hate.
True.
That's how I am. I hate. I'm a hater.
You and
Nobody's a
Kendrick
hater like
right up there.
bro, that song was made for me. I swear
Yeah.
to you. Oh my god, I heard that. I was like, this is how I feel. I feel this on a daily basis about everybody that I speak to.
Everybody.
I'm surprised that Speed Gaming is like, yeah, you're still a mod.
Yeah,
They just don't wipe it.
yeah. They just don't fucking change anything.
Maybe they'll let us do polls this year and shit. Because I was pissed about that last year.
Yeah, that was pussy. I'd say
Yeah.
that they were like, but that promotes. Shut up. Shut up.
It promotes gambling on our website.
Yes, gambling imaginary internet point.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gateway to real money.
course.
That's the
now.
lie that they're actually serving you, is that it's a gateway to money.
Hold on a second. It's a gateway to money, you say. They don't want people getting that. I'm just saying. What do they say
True.
about 90% of gamblers?
They quit before making it big.
Exactly.
It's true, actually. I wish a bot didn't run through and smuggle all the chats. Because on my end, it's just like Christmas. It just lit up every chat. Like every Bleach, every One Piece, every Dragon or Dragon Ball, every Naruto, like are lit up, even though nobody posted them.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to look because it might be real people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, seems good to me.
I saw like Infamous put up like the third place run for emulator or whatever. And I was talking in chat with him and Glitch one night. And bro was like, yeah, no, you have that. You got that.
Lower background music down all the way. Unmute it and fade it into about negative 50. So start from 0, unmute, and then fade it in to about negative 50, negative 45 maybe. Oh, for the bar. Yeah, keep going. No, like this at negative 50, not that. This. So
Fade.
keep raising it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, I hear the music now. It's good. Sounds really good. Bro, we got a whole command center thing going on here, brother. does.
Well, media dude, I feel like some of these games just play.
A lot of mine are too. Okay, now are you still feeling good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Sorry, I had to wake up so early for us to have a 30-minute delay.
Nah, that's cool. I went to bed at 9 and woke up at 3:50. I'm totally good.
Wait, give me 1 second. What's up, Crash? So after Dave is done talking, we can probably switch to setup. Give it like a solid like 60. I'll make sure that one's good. We'll move up to Curly Live, and then he'll give you the cue when to switch over. How's that sound? That sound good to you, Nylon?
Yeah. So, yeah, you're gonna move me up to currently live, and then give me a cue when I'm hot, and then all that, and that's it.
So we'll switch over to our setup page, and then we'll move you up. We won't be able to hear anyone but the background music, and just whenever you're clean, let Crash know, and he'll switch you over to being
Sounds
hot.
good. Perfect.
So we'll give it like a solid 60-second turnaround. Shit myself. Oh my god. You know who texted me this morning after we went live? A sponsor who sent us $500. So we're gonna have to give a Dave in a second and be like, hey, the sponsor paid. We should add his thing. pacing is crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
I can hear it in how you're talking.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll go over again real quick. So whenever he's done, let's just do a setup scene. I'll just get Nylan up in the VC with you. Wait for David to leave. And then then Nylan will be like, hey, I'm good, let's go hot. Switch over to the scene, he'll do a spiel. And then he'll count you down.
Count me down twice. Count me down. I count me down.
He'll count it down. You'll hear it twice because it'll be playing on the stream as well. So the second one is when you play.
He made the beat.
Okay. I'm pretty ready.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, I'll just be at this screen. I'll be explaining that we're gonna do all the DLC, and if we have time, we're gonna do all of New Game Plus, and if not, we're just gonna get as far as we can. And then based off RNG, basically.
Sounds good.
Should be no issue. Yes. Good.
But what if it is an issue? How about that?
Shit. I don't know. If I run
If
out,
it's
I'm
an
out.
issue, you're gonna have to delete System 32 in real life.
That's difficult.
Absolutely.
Alright, so do I get a Neuralink for that, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mandatory. Wait, not in the budget.
Damn it.
Refund.
If-
Do it yourself.
Oh, that's
Half off.
half off. That's sounds like not a good discount for doing it myself. Half off what? Like $1 is now 50 cents, or we're talking like $1 million? It's now $500,000, but I still have to pay out of.
The second one. Wait,
Oh,
refund.
oh no.
Hold on. Instead of doing it yourself, pay a sketchy guy in the corner less money to do it himself. Instead of you getting the parts.
That makes sense.
200,000.
200,000. That's actually pretty good.
For what it is, yeah, that's. Considering that sort of thing would take like millions and millions of dollars of R&D.
Well, that's why we're getting the sketchy guy to do it. You think he did any of that?
Gotcha.
He didn't do any of that.
It just might work, maybe. Or you'll die. One or the other. You know? No big deal, really.
So you're saying it's made of AA batteries and pipe cleaners?
And
Silly putty?
we getting paid? Pog. Kamari.
Yeah, sick. We love getting paid.
holy shit, money.
Those are behind it. It is.
Wait,
It's completely fine.
bro is upping pape? What the heck?
It's supposed to be the first year you get paid.
Word.
Yeah, think I'm speaking from conjecture, but
Okay.
I believe 50% of what's raised is like split amongst staff to some degree, and the other 50% goes to Children's Hospital Gaming,
Okay.
something like that. It's not like a charity, but he's gonna actually go there himself.
Yes, I
Find
do
the
know about
Japanese
I do
children.
know the lore. I know how it is.
Yeah.
I do understand this.
So that's what I was under the impression of based off what I'd heard. But again, conjecture. He could change his mind. He could be like, nah, it's all mine.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Yeah,
like,
he could be like, I'm
"No,
the worst person on the planet, actually.
I'm actually evil, David. All
No,
along."
I was dark, David, the entire time.
Yeah. I'd be like, Nani?
That'd be tough. That'd be the worst.
What do you want?
And you might deserve it, Loki.
I love how this is like a similar setup to last year, but we just have more room. It makes me feel more comfortable.
True. Comfy vibe.
I ain't comfortable as shit.
I don't know if y'all saw pictures of the inside, but it's pretty big.
I ain't comfortable with nothing. I'm always stressed.
I saw a little bit, not too much.
I'll probably show a stream later. We wanted to do this like behind the scenes kind of stream as well, but if our network's like eating shit, then we can't do that.
True. Preach.
Like if we had Instagram, we could do like Instagram lives and.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be the way to go.
That would
We
be
don't
the
have
yeah.
Instagram. We don't know the login on our end, and
Sure. That makes sense.
Internet.
ASF Instagram. Get on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm remembering the steps in my head. It's gonna be get swapped over, drag, share screen. All my scripts are running. Spiel about that we're playing all the DLC. With all the DLC. Not counting Kobe. He's removed.
No way.
And then yeah, this mode isn't speedrun viable. And then
we talked about it previously.
yeah, so this is like my plan. And then when I get to this, you guys have to remind me when I get to truly freer than anybody
I'll
to turn on
remind you.
free or skip.
Yeah.
And then when we get out of this, you got to remind me to turn back on gate skip.
I just think the thing yesterday when that stage became the longest stage in the game purely because of that.
Yeah.
It takes 15 minutes.
No, I meant so he did like a practice NG plus yesterday and forgot to turn on gate skip. So normally 6-3 is the longest stage.
Yes. Yeah.
But because of the lack of gate skip running,
Yeah.
that
Gotcha.
stage became the longest stage instead.
Gotcha.
And
I
he saved
remember
like
now.
30 seconds on 6-3.
Got it.
Yeah, fire. Sadly.
Like a 60-second turnaround.
Yeah, very short.
Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
Who's all coming with you?
Kyoma Art.
Okay, Kyoma Art. And it'll be captured in stream anyways, but this is allowing to allow y'all to talk while we set up other people. So I'll move y'all up. I'll go up there too.
Okay.
Y'all good for that?
Yep.
Crash?
Yep.
You want DBK to leave, or what does DBK do?
Fuck,
I'm just
kick
gonna move him up. I'll kick him. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Alright, I'm gonna move all of us up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Magic
Mhm.
to the promised land.
No, he's gone now.
Okay.
All right.
That's a lot of people.
So, go to. Okay, I'm gonna move myself.
So right now, go to studio mode.
Wait, which one?
Studio mode.
Oh yeah.
Go check this out real quick. And go to advanced properties.
This.
We might have to do after we transition, but you might want to turn the monitor off for the stream. Whenever you transition, that is.
Isn't it already off?
No, because it's not there yet. And just close it. So go back to the same setup. Go to studio mode off. Are y'all ready to transition?
Wait, so All right, so Nylan, you're going to give me a countdown to go live, and then another countdown to start the timer, okay?
Yep.
And just
So-
like 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, on the countdown, I'll say 3, 2, 1, we're hot. And then on the countdown for the actual run, which will be after I select the Yamato mode, I'll say 3, 2, 1, go.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Just if you want to make peace, dude. Anything else? If you're ready to go, then I will send you over. Just give me a countdown.
All right. I'm good to go. Are you, Art, and Kiyoma good to go?
I'm chilling.
Yep.
I'm going.
Okay.
Dying, but no faster than anyone else.
All right. I'm ready to go. 3, 2, 1. I'm hot. All right. Hey, everybody. So this is Nylan. I have my 2 co-commentators here, Kiyoma
Hi.
and Art.
Also high.
I'm going to start off with all DLC. I'm not doing Kobe's Combat Chronicles because it doesn't lend well to speedrunning, but I will be playing all 9 of the newest DLC characters in 4 of Yamato stages and the 5 of the harder variants of Path to the King of Pirates. And then going into New Game Plus right after with the remaining time trying to get as far as possible. So we're going to start with Yamato's Adventures, and I'm ready to go time-wise in, if you guys are, in 3, 2, 1, go. So here we're going to play as Half-Beast Kaido. I've planned out all of these. I can't use the same DLC character multiple times, so we're going to be using Half-Beast Kaido for this first one. I'll be trying to get 100% on all of these. If anything happens where I can't do that, I'm just going to move along because it doesn't make sense to redo the whole stage for that. And anybody in my commentary can cover what's going to be happening on the stage.
Yeah, so you're gonna see him moving to a lot of specific places, a lot of specific ways to spawn certain groups of enemies and or a specific enemy throughout all of these stages.
Yeah,
And
oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say that there will also be points where he needs to keep certain enemies or groups of enemies alive because you need to be able to get back to them and basically beat them so you can start the next part of the stage.
Basically, you have to finish all of the objectives, and there's hidden dependency chains on the order, or that determine the order you have to do the objective.
Yeah. And so here he has to beat the guy at the bridge and then go back around because he needs to spawn this guy over here for this hidden condition, and then I believe go back around to spawn Kid as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon Kinemon as fast as possible because he's like an escort target. I'm gonna break a couple of these buildings and take out people that I think I can reach in time. I kind of can't reach this guy in time, but I'm gonna attempt to go here and take out this guy. I messed up a little bit and slipped up and left him alive. It's easy to forget this guy in particular because I have to go around the other side. But them's the breaks. Not too horrible overall. Half-Beast Kaido's deceptively fast despite he kind of looking visually a little slow. He's just big, so it just messes with the eyes.
Zooms out the camera.
Whitebeard's the fastest character in the game.
Yeah.
Because he's big, real big.
Exactly. This character is like bigger in terms of overall scale, so he looks even slower. Whitebeard's very like limber, so he doesn't come off too weird. So
yeah, it also doesn't help that this guy's like a giant monster, so
yeah,
it's just hard to tell.
I was gonna say, like, where the heck is my lookout? Alright, sorry, Drake. Second loss of the day.
Third of the year.
Third of the year.
But, you know, if you know, you know.
Alright. And then, standing here will spawn the Okiku. We got lucky RNG. They actually rendered in faster. So, with the Uta patch, they kind of screwed the rendering a little bit, and they fixed some of it, but not quite all of it. So there's gonna be a lot of times in this run where a few guys won't quite spawn, like immediately render in, and they're invulnerable until they do. I can't do anything about that, and sometimes it's just a product of like, you know, I'm streaming this game, for example, and that affects it a little bit. This guy's invincible on spawn, so I have to delay. Yep, as expected. My kill. I thought I was on time, but oh well.
Yeah,
okay, that didn't
Jack
hit either.
is annoying.
What a wacky hitbox.
Yeah.
There's a lot of across these stages. There's a few enemies like that where when they spawn in, you just have to wait. It's just a, you know, have better luck next time, really.
Yeah, you gotta respect their time, you know.
Yeah. And Uda does it every time she spawns. So if you get unlucky enough to ever have her spawn as an enemy, hold that.
Yeah, it's quite significant. Some characters are really long. Bueno comes to mind, Jack comes to mind, and others aren't quite that bad, but there'll also be these stages, or these enemies like Copper here, where they're just soul enemies. I don't need to kill them for any sort of objective. Here I just have to take the last 2 territories. So I'm trying to path in such a way that I leave some of them a little bit on the alive, so I can basically get as much kills within the territory as possible, but I went through a tear, it seems, on this side and didn't get many of them.
Yeah, when you were dashing earlier, I didn't mention it, but I saw you just running people down. So
yeah, so that is unfortunate. And then right here, if you get 100% on this stage, then it will spawn in Odin here, so we know we got everything.
Yeah.
We got a giant tail.
And that's the shortest one.
Yeah.
So
that one's like loosely 5-ish minutes usually in practice. But
yeah,
I had some fumbles.
Yeah, it starts getting a little upsetting after that one. Once you get to the second stage.
Particularly once you miss like some silly hit count requirement thing, or oh, there was some guy on the other side of the stage that I forgot to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stage in particular is very wacky.
It's by far the worst of the 4.
Yeah, because you do a lot of just walking here and then going backwards and then walk here and then go backwards again.
Shout out to Pirate Warriors 2-1.
Yeah. And then also, when we get to Smoothie up here, he's gonna show you why why we need Garp in a fighting game. But yeah, this stage in particular also has some really nasty RNG coming like later in the run. So, you know, I hope you get the right Luffy.
Yeah, exactly. The rendering hit there. Shouts to Zio. There's like a little bit of a trick. I'm leaving the person up there on the top on purpose, because after completing the objective here, it goes to the next search objective, and that would deny all the side objectives I have to do. But yeah, shouts to Zio for that rendering trick. If you go into the enemy menu, sometimes, not always, you can re-render the enemies. It like makes the game recheck where they are on the map, because it points them out on the map. And that can be enough sometimes to get what you need.
I am also upset that because she rendered so late, you didn't get to do the grab on her. But, you know, it's fine. No big deal. I'm just a little upset as a grappler.
So, is Garp not in Burning Blood? I've never played it.
He is. He just doesn't work like he has grabs, but it's that game ain't. You know what I mean? Like it don't function like a fighting game. You know what I mean? So when he's a grappler, but he ain't a grappler.
Well, hey, what about fighting for One Piece?
He's not in that game.
All right. So he's looking for Luffy's here. And it's RNG. Which one's the right one? You'll know which one's the right one because it takes more damage / longer to kill than the rest of them. And it's just annoying. That's it. It's just annoying.
Guess it was that one.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the one.
I got like a super kill on him, so it didn't look as obvious that he was weaker than the others, but he was in fact.
He did take extra hits from the projectile to kill. It just didn't look like it because he dashed with the projectile and pushed it forward into him.
Yeah. So one of you could go ahead and explain FDM.
Oh yeah, so this is being played on FDM, which is a neat little mod that Nylan here made. That basically speeds up all of the dialogue in the game, makes the game play faster as a whole, and also, I believe, removes timers on most, if not everything, right?
It skips a couple. It skips a lot of cutscenes as well. Any cutscene that doesn't pause the timer gets just straight up skipped. And it also fixes the trees in, I think it's 5.1, which I always like to bring up because that was an ordeal to fix.
Nylan stayed up for 36 hours trying to fix those trees.
I succeeded, so it's in the past.
He says that now, but he was so angry at the time. Yeah, so that Katakuri, by the way, Katakuri, which he killed a second ago, is very easy to miss. It's very easy to just accidentally not get him here and just miss every side objective involving Katakuri because you have to beat him here first. So, just something to take note of.
That seems good. Oh, this guy's bonus.
Yeah, Mr. 2? Was that Mr. 2 or Mr. 3?
Yeah, Mr. 2, I think.
Mr. 2 doesn't matter. This is soul enemy. So this is an example of someone that you left alive so that you don't have to start the next part of the mission. Because I was mentioning that earlier, last stage, there's a lot of points across the Yamato mission specifically where you just leave somebody alive and then go around to complete all of the side objectives. Because if you beat that person, then you can't get them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's what happened. That's why Redacted was still over there, even though he spawned it earlier. So.
Yeah. If it isn't obvious, we cannot say that man's name.
Twitch does not like that man's name. They don't.
So, Big Mom's gotta change it. But
yeah, Big Mom's gotta change his name. There's a few stages in the Yamato missions that have these messengers that run around, and they're really fast and annoying for no reason. Yeah, they're just really annoying. I've seen the one on the level after this specifically has given Nylan a lot of trouble, from what I've seen. So, mainly because of the character that he uses for that level.
Yeah, it definitely is a struggle. Okay. So I do to trigger the next Katakuri objective, all of these guys have to die. The actual main objective only requires that okay. I failed an objective earlier. I didn't walk onto this. I remember now that I failed it.
Yes, you didn't go back onto it,
yeah.
To kill the 3 brothers.
I walked right next to it, and then I just walked back up. I was like, oh, this path is more convenient. And then I was like, well, that, because
your fault for trying to speedrun and save time. Your fault.
My bad. So normally you would walk over that node and Judge would spawn because you had done the second objective there. Not a big deal. This stage is very similar both ways, unlike some of the other ones. But basically you would have just killed 3 brothers right before, and then you would go down there and kill Judge, and then take up Prospero like I just did. The rest of the stage is identical, outside of the very, very end where it would spawn Big Mom with her sons. And then the Katakuri objective up here happens if you take out all of the commanders. So I've succeeded in doing that. And like Gemma had said before, you have to take out the previous Katakuri objective, or this one won't spawn. Similar to how Judge didn't spawn because I didn't beat his sons.
Yep.
And Judge would also normally spawn after you beat Big Mom here. As part of this objective, which is why you won't see that happen.
Yeah, so basically, be mad at Nylan for playing the game faster. Foolish mistake. Foolish mistake. What are you doing speedrunning? What is this? Some kind of speedrun?
Yeah, that's factual. So, that is there.
Next stage.
Next stage.
Next stage. Let me tell you something about next stage. Let me tell you a little thing about next stage.
We'll be playing.
We don't like it. We don't like this one.
Yeah, we're playing Luffy here. I had to route a lot of these characters in. Luffy just happens to have just enough of what I need to kind of get through this stage. He's not like ideal, I think, but he's not far off of it. So, given that we're using the DLC options here, that's crazy. Didn't die, but he'll die from this.
Chan and Luffy? Question mark. All right, so now we're an actual character. By the way, now that it's Gear 5 moment, this is the actual character. So this stage, the reason we were memeing this stage so hard is we were complaining about the back and forth last level. This level has a lot of just go here and thing will spawn and like beat 300 enemies in under a minute here and then do this thing here. It's a lot of back and forth to just hope that you spawn everything that you need to spawn. It's really obnoxious on this level. And also, I mentioned it last time, and you'll see it later in this run. I'll probably mention it when it's there. If not, Nylan will. But there's another messenger that will spawn, like in the last level, that is harder to catch with Luffy than the one in the last level was with Garp. And that guy can just ruin the run, technically.
Yeah, you definitely can. This area is kind of odd because this commander that spawns kind of past Kobe here tends to like run off into the sunset alone, this one. And so I'm being cautious to make sure he's defeated. Garp spawns in this bend over here. And you can see that the objective is to kill a guy with a 300 hit combo. Like, so I'm trying to kind of maintain my combo as much as I can maintain it without like using up so much stamina that my dash won't make it over before I run out of stamina.
Well, keeping your hit count up with Gear 5 Luffy is beneficial anyway, right? Because that extends the form change time.
Yes. So Gear 5 Luffy is special in that he gains additional duration. You might have seen that I'm just in this form forever. He gets additional duration based off hit count. Now it does diminish, which is why eventually it will like kind of fail to get a lot, because the amount of hits required to gain a second back becomes larger and larger as you're in it. There's a bonus condition here where after beating Jabra, you have to kind of like move into this area to trigger the next objective, this one. It's not very clear, the game is very unclear about that one. And also that objective will visually glitch out if I killed Kaku like I just did. So I need to... Okay, I got the success message stuff here. Sometimes that won't happen. And this is when the messenger appears. I'm going to try to head him off and hit him with this, but... Okay, good.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you actually caught him. A lot of the times he will just outspeed it.
Yeah. It's very frustrating. Okay, that pushed them off to the side, which is sad. But...
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
So there is like... We theorized a slightly better path here where if you don't kill Kaku, I accidentally killed him. By process of him being that frail. But... If you don't, you can keep Lucci like spawned up there, like because he spawns next to Kaku, and save yourself a little bit of time.
That being said, I do believe we've gotten every objective so far.
Yeah, we should be good in objectives. This Kizaru Fuji one is the only one scary here, because Fuji likes to sit in this valley over here and then go up and down it if you try to go around it. It's like he's hiding. To be honest. And he's the only real objective here of any merit.
Yeah. Are you saying that Fuji's scared, by the way? What the heck?
I guess. Yeah, he's a coward.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all hear what he's saying about the goat?
He just runs away. He don't want smoke for some reason. You could call him the J. Cole of the Admirals.
The J. Cole of One Piece. What the heck? If you know, you know. That's the second time we've referenced that this stream. You know, you know. But yeah, a lot of this map is... We have also complained about like how this map is designed. me and Nylan. We've complained about how, because of the way it's designed, this mission specifically has too much back and forth. Specifically towards the top of the map. But
well, if you look at like where he is right now, why does it not connect to that spot on the right?
That's a great question. That's an amazing question.
Yeah,
because like that's a lot of walking if you need to get over there for whatever reason.
The answer is reprogram the game, low-key. If you got that much of a problem with it, make an opening yourself. How about that?
I don't think that's a programming problem, but like the map model doesn't really facilitate that.
You never know.
You
Oh,
never
you got
know.
caught. Also, you got caught on a wall that doesn't exist.
Yeah, fake
Love
walls.
when that happens.
There's a lot of fake walls in this stage. I forgot that move doesn't work compared to this one. I don't know what the developers are thinking, but they weren't on that move. Okay. So there's a glitch of this character. I guess I could show it off. They didn't patch this. It was introduced when he was Uta patch, but all of his special moves, including the ones in Gear 5, ignore Logia intangibility. So if you're ever like annoyed about Logias, you know, it's kind of like a public service announcement on Logias. So if you're ever annoyed about pesky Logia types, you can play as this character and ignore it entirely. Apparently Garp also has a glitch, but it's much more precise in ignoring Logias. But if you just don't want to care at all, you can play this character. You can just throw a Kaminari at them, they'll die, and no issue.
Yep.
Until they patch it, question mark? Which they might not do, because there's no more updates that I can tell.
Kiku was glitched for like 6 months.
So much for a 3.1.
Yeah. So far, it's not in the cards. Now, it could happen, and if it does, that'll be amazing, because there's a couple bugs in particular that are pretty drastic that are still in the game. Air Expert has been bugged for a long time, since almost like launch, and it'd be cool if it worked. Leadership level 4 and 5 break the skill, so it won't do anything if you have them a level 4 or 5.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Which is real unfortunate for console players who have no way of undoing that. You just have to restart your save, basically.
Yeah.
You can't
Or
unlearn
not
skills.
use the skill, yeah, which is not realistic. Yeah, those come to mind in terms of those skill bugs, but there are plenty of damage bugs and like the rendering issue and whatnot. There's a list of it you could probably find if you look it up. But I might put out a document with more comprehensive bug list at some point.
Yeah, that would actually be sick, because there's a lot. There are a lot. Don't be fooled. There are a lot. At one point, it was worse. Like I mentioned earlier, Kiku was broken for like 6 months at one point in time, where she straight up had a move that just didn't do damage. Didn't work.
Her C1 had no hitbox on it.
Yeah.
The follow-up in FFB did, but the initial hit still didn't.
Yeah. Also, this level that we're on now, it's so with Rayleigh, it's not that bad because Nylan knows the route really well with Rayleigh and just knows how to play Rayleigh. But this level does have a lot of do things really fast in rapid succession, or you won't be able to do next side quest basically. Because again, like the rest of these stages, which is kind of annoying, they just want you going everywhere on the map 3 times for some reason.
Yeah.
So
you gotta make the most of it.
A good example is this objective right here. It's not, I mean, it tells you, but it's not very clear to kill 300 guys. Even it looks like, oh, kill the major objective there, like the people that are highlighted. But it's not sufficient. You'll fail the condition if you just walk out, basically. And then all these guys, as you can see, they're not on the map. They're secret objectives.
Oh, he just beat the best character in the game.
that is the best character in the game. I will not accept other answers. You might say it's Whitebeard, which is technically statistically true by all merits, but Capone Beje is the best character in the game. Also, another neat little thing, speaking of Capone Beje. So, Rayleigh has this little mechanic that makes him faster than most of the other DLC characters that is similar to a thing that Capone can do, which is his air dash moves really fast. It's just a lot of short dashes in the air, basically, that are they just make him faster. There's no real There's no real reason for it. He just is faster. He just has a good air dash. You know, tear gap.
Yeah, some characters, like when they end their dash, they don't lose any velocity, which is what you're seeing me tapping dashes for. And that's like a big portion of it. So some characters, there's a lot of like micro things, but the short of it is like characters who hold dash will like scoop down towards other characters and slow down, as you can see right there. And some characters ignore that more than others, so it would be considered a negative thing if you're trying to, you know, combo dash people more often. But because you carry more speed through, you generally are just a faster character. And some characters have more or less of that.
Well, like, so for example, Rayleigh is on the opposite end of the air dash speed curve from someone like, or well, dash speed curve in general, from someone like Whitebeard, right? Because his initial velocity is higher, but Whitebeard doing longer dashes is generally better. From what I remember.
Yeah, Whitebeard maintains his speed really well, but it does drop a little bit as time passes, or as you let go of it. So like generally you're fine with just letting like the whole thing ride. You don't tap it. Whereas like for Rayleigh, it's close to equal, but he's like maybe a the main difference is that he doesn't track after you release the button, after you see his like legs lift back up. And a lot of characters work this way, which means he won't slow down to collide with foes, which is what makes him slower than normal. So because it's equal in speed and he doesn't collide with the foe, it ends up working out for him. There's a messenger here. I almost skipped him. It's really
I was
easy.
talking about him earlier. These messengers, man.
So I've had a couple reroutes right here. Once you kill this section, you can start taking territories. And you need to eventually take them all. And pathing through this whole section is kind of tricky. They're not spawning a lot, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time there. But,
Actually, how little they were spawning.
yeah, it's pretty peculiar, but it's fine. I'm going to go to the Beige spawn up here instead. It looks like they spawned the enemy leader at the bottom. I'm just going to hope that he wraps around to me. So Beige always renders in really slow here. He takes his time, you know, being invincible. He's the father. Like he doesn't want to.
He's the best character in the game, and he wants you to know it.
Yeah. So he gives himself a little bit of extra time there in the sun before departing to the battlefield. Puts himself in his own devil fruit in a way.
Yeah, kinda. He sets up camp. But yeah, this stage is, at least because of the character that Nylan uses here, I like how fast this stage is. Comparatively to, say, like the last two, which were a lot slower because it was, first off, just a lot more go here and then go backwards. But also because the characters he was using themselves made them slower. Because Rayleigh, realistically, just as a character, on paper, is faster than both Garp and Tier 5 Luffy.
I think he's like third on the tier list, actually.
Yeah.
Which is remarkable that we got other characters that good. Like, I mean, of course they're going to be good, they're DLC, right? But, like, Rayleigh, Roger, and Gear 5 Luffy have, like, actually everything below Whitebeard and Kaido is just DLC characters. Like, all the way down to Ace.
Yep, because there's another character which you guys will be seeing later because he's DLC, and that's Kobe, and he is like, I was talking about this with Nylan last night when we were looking at stuff for this, either this stage or the Kobe stage. But Rayleigh is faster, but for a shorter amount of time. Kobe is just faster overall. Like, after a certain point, because Rayleigh has to, like, care about his stamina, so he can't dash everywhere. But because Kobe's a speed character, he can just go wherever he wants, whenever he wants, and he's, like, just fast.
The funny speed type infinite stamina meme.
Yup.
Yeah, tech types tend to have a problem with stamina. They have no, like, two of the types in the game basically have, like, some sort of subsystem to help with stamina, which is sky types and speed types. Sky types have 50% reduction in their FFB, and speed types have 90% reduction in FFB, but also just have straight up like a 25 or 20% reduction all the time. So for them, they're down. They're like, oh, sick. I can just move a little bit more. They're a bit worse. Like speed types have gotten worse over time. But there's just less good tech types, and luckily they made Rayleigh one of the better ones. I might die here? Question mark.
That would be very funny.
Yeah, it went weird there. I got unlucky, but
oh no. He did lost his train of thought. I got you though. So the problem with tech types, because like he was saying, like they usually just suck stamina for some reason. And speed types always had the infinite stamina, so they used to be really good, but as time has gone on, it's just they've done more things to alleviate that, as well as just had better tech characters like Rayleigh.
Namely, we have twice as much stamina now as we did pre-patches.
Yes, that's a big one. There's also a few like different things that like skills you can equip that make you conserve less stamina or move faster, stuff like that. Just slight stuff that over time has added to like even the playing field basically between different character types. That being said, at the end of the day, I mean, Whitebeard's still Whitebeard, so what are you gonna do?
Whitebeard has like the perfect storm of capabilities to make him the best character in the game, so...
Yeah. But that was the end of the Yamato missions.
yeah.
And now onto the hard ones. He
Yeah.
almost died. He almost died in level 4 there. I want y'all to remember that. So, he's doing the hardest difficulty version of each of these stages, starting with True Coliseum King, which is just a Coliseum. There's not much in terms of tech here. It's just play the game good and don't die, and it is very difficult.
And hope you don't have to fight Chopper or Robin or one of any other of a litany of characters that just make it hell.
Yep. You know, just RNG diff, basically. RNG gap is skill gap. What can I say? Also, Yamato, the reason we use Yamato on this stage is because you can lock people up like this, and you're just playing Sonic the Hedgehog over and over in the corner.
Plus the freeze capability is pretty fun.
Absolutely. But yeah,
Since,
look at that.
I believe Nyland's Yamato has like no defense to make use of cheat death and such, which means dying in 2 or 3 hits, or 1 if it's against Robin, or various other multi-hit characters. But Robin's the one I mostly see because all of her attacks are multi-hits.
Yeah.
They just instant kill you.
Yeah.
I have level 15 defense and health here. It just doesn't matter enough. It helps me against some like kick hits and red bursts, which is why I have it, because I was dying to red bursts before. Okay. I'm about to run out of this, so I'm just trying to kill Brooke right before.
And another thing with the hardest difficulty missions of the Roger missions is, I'm pretty sure, aren't they all bare minimum like highest possible level in the game?
They're really close, yeah. This one's like level 29 out of 30, which, like, to compare or the previous highest level mission, not counting ultra hard, was level 18. So it's significantly higher. Dropper is really bad. Luckily I got my mode in time and froze him. But like, if he hits you, because they gave him, in this DLC they gave a lot of the AI additional tools, giving them access to special moves they didn't use before. And okay, thanks, Kim. That's a crazy move for her to have. I died.
RNG gap and skill gap.
I knew that would happen because there wasn't any oranges nearby. Tangerine.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
You know, the realistic thing here is that you're probably not gonna get through every single one of these hardest difficulty stages without dying. Like, it's, unfortunately, that's just the way it is because of how difficult they are. The AI characters are cheaters, literally cheating. and so you just gotta hold that. But yeah, I hope y'all like watching Sonic gameplay, because that's, as long as we're in the Coliseum, that's what you're getting.
I mean, to be fair, this could be the best Sonic game, best 3D Sonic game.
I was about to argue. I was about to have an argument before you said 3D, because you know what I was gonna say. We're about to have an argument in the middle of the speedrun stream. Unbelievable. But 3D, I'll accept. You can say that.
You probably get like a huge rant out of Liam if he was here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Liam would go nuts. Liam would hit you with the Sonic Adventures 2 is the best. You would never hear
Like
the end
Chow
of it.
Garden, like this doesn't have a Chow Garden.
I'm a Chow Garden speedrunner.
We mean this in the nicest way to Liam. If he's
I love Liam. That's my boy.
We love him. So
Shout out Liam. Oh.
This is a bad time to run out.
This is a really bad time.
Okay. She doesn't have like the longest range moves if she doesn't use one move in particular, so I can kind of like haunt her into doing moves, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello.
Luckily, you didn't get somebody that has full screens. There are characters in this game that you can get unlucky here, and they're just characters with full screen moves. But those are the ones you got to look out for, along with, like Art was saying earlier, the multi-hitters. There's also these submissions that are like damn near impossible to get on true Coliseum King. They're possible on.
Okay, I got Akainu. Wait, this is impossible with Akainu. So I'm dead here? Yeah. It's absolutely impossible if I get an Akainu like that.
I have to reroll. Because all of his attacks are they're basically Robin plus.
Yeah.
They'll all one-shot you from full life. They don't care. He's invincible during his FFB. He's immune to freeze.
Yeah. He mixes both of the things I said we gotta look out for. He's a full screener and a multi-hitter as well.
He was also one of the last 3, so he got the boon, the like buff of increased defense and like armor. So I was like, yeah, this is amazing.
Absolutely. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful just getting the Akainu and being like, well, hey. But yeah, there's these submissions you get that are basically impossible on the true difficulty, because you're just never going to be able to be like, oh yeah, beat Sengoku within 60 seconds. That's just unrealistic. On the normal difficulty, however, those are pretty easy to get. Oh, you actually did get the... Yeah. There's some that are like do it in 50 hits and stuff like that, where it's like, well, you would just be sitting, like, you have to sit full screen, so you can't really get away with it. I'm like sitting here stressed for him now, because I'm like, I forgot that Akainu is an option that you can get. So I'm just sitting here like stressed, but I'm not even the one playing.
That one guy who's like a fraud or whatever.
Who?
Fraud Eyes Freehawk?
Oh yeah, Fraud Eyes Freehawk. Forgot about him. Yep.
Are we allowed to start fights? One Piece characters on the street.
Yeah, are we allowed to start beef with One Piece fans? I'm the biggest One Piece hater on the planet.
Probably a bad plan.
Yeah. Let's not do that. So I'll have to be careful. There's a character we're gonna use. There's a few characters we're gonna use later that are DLC characters that I'm gonna have to keep my mouth shut on, because I got full conversations about them.
There's a couple of bits.
There's a few.
Couple that are still usable.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time he beats somebody, I'm just like, please don't be Akainu or Robin. Please don't be Akainu or Robin.
Is there anyone else that's really horrible to get?
There can be in theory. I've never seen some of them.
Yeah. I can imagine a few that would be really annoying. I can
this
imagine.
is the second last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zone 9.
We love people breaking out of our combos because they just can, by the way. You might ask what caused that, to which the answer is the game decided it.
That was convenient.
That was very convenient. Because now you're allowed to build meter.
Against his giant freaking defense.
Yeah, so that's... It looks like he has no health, and that's like what we were talking about with the AI characters cheating earlier, is like... They just... When the game's difficulty is this high, their defense and health are just outlandish.
There's also undying, that's a factor.
Well, that's also true. And again, as previously stated, you just gotta hold that. This would also be really rough. This will be really rough. Oh, wow.
The 1 HP left.
Whoa.
Got slapped once down to 1
Whoa.
HP. Oh, man.
Wow. I cannot believe you clutched that one out.
Yeah, I was like, hold my breath, please.
That went better than expected.
Yeah, that honestly, only 2 deaths. Only 2.
That mission's like a 5-6 death kind of ordeal, generally.
Yeah. So this next one is True Walking Poneglyph. So this is just One Piece trivia. You beat the enemy that has the thing, that has the answer to the question. I know most of these. So you're looking at the answer right there. That's Utopia, and we're playing Udo because that's a DLC character. But, I mean, that's DLC percent. That's what we're doing here. The only thing to make this faster is just RNGing the answer. Jinbei's birthday is August something. It's August 10th, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, that's just how we're cooking.
No, it's
That's
not. You lied.
No, it's not. Whose birthday did I get him? I got it confused with Akainu.
That makes sense to me.
Akainu's is August 15th or 16th, something like that. My bad.
Underwater volcano.
All right. Good. Now I don't look like I know everything about One Piece. That's actually a good look for me. It's a great look for me. When is Robin's birthday? You tell me. How about that?
I really should know this.
That's why I asked you.
Oh, sorry. No, I was. Yeah.
I'm mad that I'm mad that the answer was right in front of you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
Nami's birthday?
I know Ibuki's birthday, and I know Aogar's birthday, but those aren't One Piece characters.
Isn't it?
So
it's either July or November. It's one of those two. I think it's. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
I don't
Robin's birthday is.
It's February 6th.
Yeah.
So it's July, I think. We're gonna July. We're gonna July it. Nice.
I just assumed December birthday. I was like, I feel like.
I'm so mad. I gotta stop being right about these things.
Ryoma, where are you at? What the? It's spelled different? They fucked with me. My bad.
I thought it was gonna be me first.
It do be like that sometimes.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Gladiator. They put him up there.
Oh wow.
Sorry, I was mad about that because I was like, dude, come on, Japanese English, you really gonna get me on that?
That's the funniest possible outcome. Oh wow.
They just played me.
I really thought it was gonna be me first. I really did. I thought I was gonna be the one that cracked.
Yeah. I've actually never somehow, like last year I did like 8+ hours of commentary and managed to not say anything I shouldn't have off stream. Like,
Hey, I've never done it either, but I've only done one event, so.
yeah,
you
sure. So I personally think that the hard version of this mission should have all of the text in phone glyph.
Ooh, that'd be
yeah.
sick. So he was supposed to be, yeah. There you go. But yeah, that's
House of War, 1,000 Year War, 1,000 Year Battle. I don't actually know. 1,000 Year War is like Gundam, isn't it? I don't.
So what's the other option besides 1,000 Year War and 1,000 Year Battle?
Quarrel.
It's the 1,000 Year Quarrel.
Okay. That sounds right to me, given that it's in ancient times. I could see that, and it is not too dangerous? Question mark. Okay. I was like, it wasn't like too insane because they're not currently.
I just have to.
This
I just
item's
have to.
Shino something or other. Where the heck are you? Why did they move them so far? They put them across the ocean.
Yeah, they did actually. Bro's on the other side of the planet. Yeah, biggest One Piece hater of all time knows the answer to all these questions, by the way. Unbelievable. That's upsetting.
It's not Master Revo's best friend. Where is he?
It is his best friend. I told you the answer to this one last night when we was practicing.
Yes.
Something like that. A lot of these are repeat questions, so
Yeah.
you know,
Luckily,
it's
there's
like
not an insane pool.
yeah, it's a pool of like 50 or something, 70 something. They just pull from, and so you'll get a lot of repeats. We got an 80. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have gotten you a 100,
You'd never escape the
Tonight-
allegations.
the night would have had to be the night. That's all I'll say.
All right.
Um,
Grand Line Pioneer with Kobe.
Grand Line Pioneer. This is a race, so we use Kobe here because, like I said earlier, Kobe is really fast, and you're gonna see it. I actually like what they did with Kobe in the DLC. I tell Nylan about it a lot. I like that Kobe's good. Shout out to Kobe.
I'm still kind of upset he doesn't have the Carlton drip though.
I am too, but hey, you know, that's alright. It is okay. And yeah, this is just 3 laps. You fight a boss at the end of every lap, correct? Or is it like
midway
halfway
and
and then
yeah.
So you fight one every time there's a red flag, which is that's funny. Every time there's a red flag at the halfway and end points, you fight a boss there. And it's just make sure that you do it before the AI characters make it to the end. The thing that makes this unfortunate is that the AIs don't have to fight no bosses. What the heck?
Yeah, they're cheaters.
Literal cheating. Literal. What are we doing?
Any boomers in the
fighting
chat will know
for?
wacky races. It's like that.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it kinda is like that. I'm not a boomer, but I do know about wacky races. We do love some wacky races.
Isn't that the one where Dick Dastardly stops to cheat
Yeah.
Yes.
when he's ahead
Yes.
for some ungodly reason?
Yeah, he's great. Love that character. Alright, now that we have FFB, we get to kind of go quite a bit faster, a little bit better cancel window stuff, and these bosses are way easier to just game. Blitz a little faster.
Yeah.
And our stamina is whatever, I'll go this way. Much more efficient as it's infinite basically.
Yeah, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier, is the whole speed type thing. This is just, you're witnessing it in action where speed types just don't have to care about their stamina. And that's part of what makes Kobe the GOAT. That, and also, if you can believe it, he dropped, what was it? He dropped a free throw on like a messed up Achilles. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? What the heck? You telling me he's one of the best characters in the game and also the Black Mamba? That's what.
Yeah. Some people thought it was Luffy, but it was actually Kobe.
That's disrespect that they put on my boy's name, by the way, saying having Luffy called with a move called that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Have you ever gotten a lap in under a minute on this stage?
A lap? I mean, with Kobe, barely. With like Whitebeard, easily.
Yeah, that's what I meant with Kobe. Whitebeard is excluded from all speed-related questions because he breaks the game.
Yeah, I was able to with Kobe, just like... this one might barely be, but probably not. I mean, you can like kind of cheese it by like getting FFB like literally right before.
Cannon Kobe feet.
Yeah, just beat up Prime Garp. Not even.
Not even close.
Not even close.
So the one with the skip thingy is next, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, do the thing. You gotta do the thing, Nylon.
I did the thing.
You did the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. FDM thing.
Yeah, so there's this stage normally is a 15-minute timed stage in which you must get a bunch of KOs, and then it just at 6,500 to be exact. And then the stage just kind of goes, all right, well, wait till time's out. And we're in a marathon, we're speedrunning. So I just dropped it to 5 minutes instead. So instead I have to get 6,500 KOs in 5 minutes. Wish me luck. It's not too hard, but
it's not too
things
hard.
can go wrong.
Yeah.
It's a lot less free than doing it in 15.
Yeah. Unlike this character who is very free. Shout out to Roger, but you know, I digress.
I mean, the stage is called Truly Freest.
Hey, he is truly the freest. What can I say? Really?
So, you're gonna see me use a lot of this move. I will kind of go over this character. So, he does a lot of moves that are similar to a previous character. That's also very similar to this character.
I was gonna say, I feel like I've seen some of those moves.
He's a worse version of Rayleigh. He's trying to say he's a worse version of Rayleigh without being mean. That's what he's trying to say.
He's worse than Rayleigh, and he stole his moves maybe from Roger, or you could argue Roger stole them from him. It's hard to say. Technically, we don't know. Maybe the little kid version of Shanks did the move first. You know?
Okay, man. Whatever you say. Hey, whatever you say. Anyways, that aside. Yeah, this stage, this is the Yap stage. There's not much in the way of tech. You are going to see him dive kick into the ground, throw lasers, FFB.
I was gonna say, from
dive
the
kick into the
strategy
ground.
that he's using, you can tell that this is one of the hardest DLC stages.
Yeah, absolutely. Truly free.
Yeah. They weren't lying.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the content you signed up for. This is what we're here for.
All right.
Flinging the same move over and over.
I'll mix it up.
5 minutes with stolen attacks.
See, it's different.
Absolutely.
Different move.
Yeah. It's different lasers.
Yeah, see, they bend. It's like curving the bullet in Wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what a pull, by the way. What a pull.
Wasn't it like Angelina Jolie like shot herself?
Yeah.
I don't like
wow. What a pull. Dude, any old people? Any old people in the chat? Anybody older than the age of 4 million in the chat?
Yeah, might have to do that. Yeah, the True Void Century is that movie.
Yeah.
They only need to know.
I've had a discussion with a friend of mine. The difference between Zoomers and people that aren't Zoomers is knowledge of the movie Zoom.
That's a good
That's
one.
incredible.
If you've seen Zoom
I have
from the
twice.
time it came out onwards, you are a Zoomer.
That's crazy. I did see Zoom twice.
Oh, well, you're like honorary.
Yeah, I've been collecting those honoraries.
Yeah, hella honorary. Don't worry about it though. You are still old.
Yeah. Well, of course Old.
Yeah, you're old. You can't even like make the claim no more. You're just old.
Yeah. I had a 1 year layover, but right before this marathon happened, I lost it. So, tragically.
Yeah. Look at the gameplay, by the way. Look at the skill, really.
Still. You know, this is just canon Shanks stuff, you know? For all you Shanks diehards in chat.
It's so apparent. If y'all couldn't tell, this guy does have the world record. I know it's hard to tell from looking at this stage. Alright, 6,500. We still got a full minute.
Alright, so I am going to find a spot on the map, you know?
And we're gonna, hey.
I'm gonna look out from our utopia as I go to the least used area on the map, right here. Beautiful.
Wow. And
Damn.
yeah, that's the stage.
The scenic views.
That's literally the stage. By the way, y'all saw what he did. He did that in 4 minutes. This stage is normally 15 minutes. We did talk about this earlier. So you would just be waiting this timer, but instead of it being a minute left, it would be 11.
Look at them taking damage. Boom, you dummies.
Whoa. Wow.
Balance.
That is upsetting to look at. Alright, there's the game. That's the game. Alright.
The town brawler.
So now we have to actually lock in. Alright. Nylon.
Yeah.
Lock in. Okay.
Sorry, I turned on the script and turned on a different script.
Yes, you gotta turn gate skip back on. Look. You gotta lock in. Because this next stage is the hardest stage in the game.
It's true Pirate Warrior King with the man, the myth, legend,
With
Roger.
the true Pirate Warrior King.
Yeah.
So this stage, y'all, is very, very difficult. It's enemies live for 12,000 years. Don't matter how many times you hit them. I mean, you're gonna watch. You're watching him fight Ace, Marco, and him right now.
Hey, wait a second.
It gets crazy.
That attack looks really familiar. Where have I seen that before?
I think that's Shanks' move.
That might be Shanks' move, yeah. That's pretty crazy. Roger stealing moves from Shanks? Question mark?
Who's the real Roger is the question. But yeah, look, he's used like every special move like 4 times, and that's what it takes to kill people. Like, this stage is ridiculous. And Roger's not a bad character. Roger does a lot of damage. Like, this is just that stage.
Yeah, my best time with Roger is only like 1 minute slower than Whitebeard.
Which sounds like a lot, but it's a long stage, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stage is toxic. And you can also die very easily on this stage. Because enemies also do too much damage. It's unbalanced, because I talked about this in Island the other night. The enemies were just literally never programmed to go up to this level of difficulty.
Yeah.
So the way that they scale is like unfair.
They also like, it's very unfortunate. Okay. I saw that coming, but I couldn't get out of the way because of that animation. Very unfortunate, you know? Like, even trash mobs have really, really high stats on this stage.
Yeah,
Like,
you can just die from getting hit by mobs like 2 times.
yeah. And if they hit you in succession, you're gone. So.
Yeah. But that's kind of how it is. It's like, this stage is difficult with, it doesn't matter how you slice it. There's no character that just breaks this stage. Like, this stage is just dumb. So, you actually got to be good at the game. I know we were joking because of the last stage. You actually got to be good at the game to play this one. I promise. I know the last one didn't look like it, but there is skill in this game. But
Yeah.
the worst part of this stage is probably this like beginning section where he's running through all these bosses, running through up to Big Mom. After that, it's like slightly more tolerable, and then you get put in hell again for the end. But it's fine.
Didn't do it again.
Oh, hey, you just beat Redacted.
So I am running insurance on this stage. I have Doctor's Tactics, which you didn't see me run on any of the other stages because it's not really an issue normally. The Doctor's Tactics makes it so that whenever I cast a special move, I will heal like 15-ish% of my life, which is why I keep being topped off. This is partially to reinforce my regen for my meter. I'm using Flawless Concentration. Gives 2.2 times meter gain while your health is above like 75% or so. And so I'm making use of it. Keep myself topped off, which helps my protection stay active. For like not getting one shot by a random tap. While also allowing my meter gain to be high enough that I can spam this armored move, which does a lot of damage. It's not like super strong, it's actually one of the weaker specials. But because it has a built-in armor break and has a lot of range to it, it helps to use. It also breaks up the issue with this particular move I'm using. This C1 where he flashes and shoots like lightning from the sky has a particular effect. A lot of lightning in this game, pretty much all of it. In this game has a mechanic where if a target is hit by a lot of lightning strikes in rapid succession, they won't take any damage from the rest of it. Like the lightning will start doing half damage for every successive lightning bolt within like 1 second. So this move has lightning bolts baked into it, 3 in fact, or so. And the lightning bolts do a lot of damage, as you can see. But if you throw a bunch of them really quickly, they'll start doing really low damage. So to kind of stop myself from, doing this basically, I throw this move to kind of refresh it in a way. Outside of the fact that I just can't keep doing that for stamina reasons.
Alright. So he's also like currently displaying what I was talking about earlier, where like it still sucks, but it's definitely like lightens a little bit once you get past that first section that has like 8 bosses in a row back to back to back to back. But yeah, we do get a little scared for towards the end of this stage as well. Also, the stage is just really long, mainly because you're never going to be able to kill the enemies fast enough to do this in under like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I got a weird spawn. So depending on how far you move Garp in them, will change where Rayleigh and them spawn a lot of the time. We can see like Rayleigh is here, and normally there's also Buggy and Shanks with him, but it looks like they didn't spawn with him. They spawned over there. So I got kind of a split spawn, which is very weird. Almost never happens where they're completely split apart. But the game basically thought, the game spawned them as I walked between a seam, between 2 areas. And so as it was generating them, literally within a frame or something, I moved over the seam. And ended up spawning Rayleigh away from his homies.
Which is weird time loss that doesn't necessarily have a crazy reason to exist, but it does.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Pretty significant because this character is so good at just firing down hallways. That I would have just been doing that down a hallway of enemies to hit all of them, which means that I don't get to do that. And instead I have to kill them separately.
I hate watching this stage because this stage gives me anxiety. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's very much that way, yeah.
I hate watching it. So stressful.
Yeah, I've gotten like kind of used to it, but it is crazy.
Well, it's just you have to do so much. Like you have to actually play the game for such a long amount of time, you know?
Yeah.
There's the Uda spawn that just has that for some reason. But yeah, it's just like it's such a stressful stage.
Very much so, yeah. I'm playing this a bit safe. Sanji in particular has a couple moves that are a bit weird. They're not like a problem if you're like a bit on the further side away from him, but they can definitely catch me slipping, and then Yamato can do setup moves on me because her hitboxes don't make sense.
That is true. That is true.
So we're at the final stretch of this. Okay. Uta is particularly easy in this stage, luckily. She's some of the stages she can be kind of annoying, like she just like sweeps by you. But Law here can be dangerous. It's not too hard to keep them batted away. But the one I'm really scared about here is specifically just Luffy. He slips around a lot, and he stays armor immune for too long. A lot of the time. So I'm going to be playing this part a little slower than I would otherwise. Just because of how dumb some of their like weird vacuuming hitboxes are, like giant cones and whatnot. I just don't want any of that smoke. Case in point, literally. I'm doing that. The end is suspiciously easy. You can get fried anywhere on this stage, but in particular, this final section against these three, you can play it really far from them, and they can't generally hit you with anything. Their AI just doesn't function from too far away, as you can see.
Yep.
So, if you are playing this pretty far away, you see like Garp is just standing there. You can basically cheat the whole section. Also, it has a fairly constant enemy spawner, which will give me a very charitable amount of bar.
Which is both damage and health regen.
Yes. It's also really good because the trash mobs actually do have stats, so they don't immediately explode in one hit, so you just never run out of meter ever, basically.
Yeah. Oftentimes in like 2 swings, you can very easily get this back. In lucky cases, it's like, you know, in 1 swing you could. But yeah, case in point, I can just throw this like twice. Or 3 times to get this back. If he starts pressing buttons, I'm gonna hit this, yeah. I know that was not facing him, but yeah, I'd rather not die.
Yep.
At the last objective of the last mission when he has a sliver of health.
But hey,
Yeah.
you know what? That's it.
Sub 9.
That's sub 9 is impressive, believe it or not. This stage just is, it's hard to beat this stage fast.
Yeah.
So that was the DLC. That was the DLC stages.
That's all the DLC. What one of you could check my estimate, but I'm gonna go right into New Game Plus.
You have
Okay.
an hour 4.
Okay, I can do my best.
In theory, it's doable. So we're gonna try to do a little New Game Plus run. We're gonna see if he can do it in time or not. This is the actual run. You know, we had to do a little DLC showcase at the beginning, but now we're playing the game. So 1-1, he's destroying all these buildings so that the stage is clearer for the AI here once he breaks past this beginning part. So yeah, once this wall opens up, Sanji and Zoro are going to start pathing for a mission that happens later on in this stage. And that was partially why he destroyed those buildings, so there wasn't stuff to get in their way. And he's going to clear all of these commanders around the map. This stage is... I hate this stage.
You know a lot about this stage.
I
don't you,
hate this
Kyoba?
stage. I hate this stage. Unbelievable stage. But yeah, you saw him go back and fire random just combos and hits into the city, even though we're not going in there anymore. And that is because he wants to clear enemies so that Zoro and Sanji can move forward as fast as possible.
Yeah, Zoro and Sanji need to reach certain points on the map to get certain objectives to spawn as early as possible.
Yes.
Case in point, a random guy stopped him.
Yeah.
Because Zoro has to reach the beginning of that valley for Tashigi to spawn.
Yes.
Tashigi is a required objective.
Yes. So you just take her out, and then you got to go back and fight these commanders that spawn.
The leader walked like really far up the valley, so there's a trick
Yeah.
normally, but okay.
Yeah, there's usually a trick there that you basically save a leader so that you can capture that zone instantly later on, so that those guys don't spawn.
Yeah,
So that it auto clears that objective.
Instead of them spawning one at a time, like they'll go boop, wait 3 seconds, boop, they just instantly all appear and then die.
Yes.
Generally. So you don't have to wait for them to spawn, which saves like 6-ish seconds overall. Partially because you can just blast them from where Tashigi spawned, so you can like you are farther towards the objective while also being able to do that.
You gonna go for the C5 strat on this one?
I always go for it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Fair enough.
He hits it more often than not.
Yeah,
oh, unfortunate stage start.
Yeah. That went badly, but it's fine. I back up into throwing that.
Yeah, that's so fucking satisfying. Okay.
I didn't do it, but both of you did. Yes.
Gee dang it. It's really satisfying to see though. That
Record.
the C5 there, it hits in front of and behind you at the same time.
Yeah.
So
it just takes out both sides of the enemies that spawn at the top there. On stage 1-3, we pick Ace, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we pick Ace, and that's because Ace is a little cornball guy that has dumb things built into him because he's not a functioning character. Yeah, that's Ace. So that's why we pick Ace for this stage. Back to Whitebeard.
I also have them pre-built for those boss stages. Things like Absolute Leader, which you wouldn't think work on that stage, gives 50% defense and attack while all territories are captured. That stage has no territories, but for some reason the flag is triggered because it's from a map that is normally a normal map.
Yes.
And they turned off all of the terrain, which counts in this context for no reason.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why. So this stage is really, really interesting. There's
talk about Collider.
Oh yeah, we can talk about Collider.
This is probably the stage to talk about Collider.
This is the stage where it matters the most. So go ahead, you got it, Art. You're better at the technical explanation.
So basically, in this game, there is a mechanic where see how guys go flying when you like the small guys go flying when you dash through them. If you are inside the hitbox of an enemy, while those guys are hitting like a named enemy that has armor, they do damage. I believe it's every frame. And this can essentially instant kill certain enemies without actually having to attack.
Yeah.
So you don't have to stop to attack to kill a lot of them.
So that's what makes Whitebeard so good, is that Whitebeard, because he's so big and because his dash has such a big hitbox, he can make use of that.
It's pretty precise because you have to stop your dash such that you are passing through the enemy on the same frames that they are being struck by the smaller enemies. And that's the main reason that it's difficult. There are other characters who can do it. I believe Boundman Luffy can do it.
Yeah.
Kaido sort of has one, but it's slow because he lags when he well, the stage is already over.
That's unfortunate.
That stage is faster than it used to be.
Yeah.
That not killing him through the wall cost me the record there. I think that might still be a record, but
it might
was
by like
crazy.
a second.
Yeah. I didn't have an all or nothing because the enemies between where I was. I destroyed the building in case, thinking, that'll give me enough meter for the pound, but there's no enemies near me. I was like, that's crazy.
I don't know what record, because the record on the board is pre-patched, so it's like a 150.
Yeah. But yeah, so long story short, when it comes to Whitebeard, you run into people very precise way, and if you can stop your dash at a specific point in time when running into somebody, deal big damage, kill them without having to hit very fast. Very good at game. And also, again, using Ace for the boss stage because he does Ace things is what it is. And that's all of chapter 1.
Yeah. Alabasta's over, guys.
And no more Alabasta. Out of Alabasta.
Only took us like 3 minutes or whatever.
It took
about
3 minutes.
3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's about the same as the anime, JK. Okay.
Oh no.
It's actually slower in Pirate Warriors 3, and that game has 1 Alabasta stage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sad what you just said. Oh. But yeah, so we are on 2-1 now. So this stage is like pretty tame. It's a pretty tame stage. You just have to go around killing all these guys. They spawn in specific points. But there are some stages in Water 7 that have some pretty funny things to them. But we'll talk about that when we get there. That Luffy fight used to actually be a little bit of an annoyance before the patch.
Yeah.
And now he gets one-shotted because Whitebeard is a balanced character.
Yeah.
There's a potentially faster strap. You have to pick up an attack item, and then if you spawn in, you can immediately impossible and you'll die.
Yep. RNG moment.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that. Use dash forward. I changed the strat on the stage, so I have to like think about it now.
I actually don't know the new strat on the stage, so this
you
is just
shoot
gonna be...
this. That's what changed. And then after you kill these guys, you throw this and pop this. So it didn't. Do it during that cutscene.
So the cutscene doesn't matter. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stops time in the cutscene, but your animation happens, so like it ends up being like a net time save. That one's tough.
Also, if you ever see those weird like camera bugs, that's an FDM thing. That's just sometimes because certain cutscenes are removed and certain timers are like sped up. The camera resets itself and just glitches out for a little bit. This is another fight that used to be annoying because sometimes you wouldn't always get the guaranteed kill on him, but it doesn't matter. New patch moment.
Yeah. I do an all or nothing there outside the galley law, and what happens is the enemies spawn and instantly die because that move has like nearly infinite height. So the enemies spawn, die, and then the stage ends.
Because Whitebeard's a balanced character.
Yeah, he's a balanced character.
Yeah.
So if you're curious, like, wait, you didn't kill very many people outside the galley law, like, isn't it 4 waves or what? It's like, it's because they instantly get broke.
Yeah, they fall from the sky and they die before you actually see them.
So again, using Ace to cornball the boss stage, but if you were doing runs for if you were doing level runs, you would actually use Yanji there. Because Yanji has a funny gimmick.
I think the record with Yanji right now is like 336 or something by me.
Yeah,
it's really stupid.
It's dumb. It's also an RNG strat. That's why it's in the level run, not the actual run.
My run's even on standard. Like not FD.
You have a 3.35 second time on standard.
Yeah.
No mod.
Yeah. So this stage, anytime you see this level without FDM, it's like painful. This like map, because this map can just takes forever on standard.
Yeah, so you have to escort these targets after all of the Frankie family touches this. There's usually a dialogue prompt Zoro does tell you here that you can break this gate. Once he does finish saying that in the actual game, you can break the gate. You normally have to hit the switch by going around, but not Whitebeard. And Whitebeard is also tall and has hops, so you can hit this one with just like a jump. I don't need to hit this very quickly because the nature of the guys, but this is crazy. Okay.
It is insane. Best player on the best player right now, by the way. Best player in the world, by the way.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be that way, yeah. That's crazy that happened to me, but you know, I didn't lose any time, I guess, so who cares?
Yeah, so
that is true.
Because this stage is basically just a big escort mission, you don't really lose time from stuff taking long like that because you have to wait for everybody to get to the courthouse anyways.
Yeah.
So that might have looked really slow, but it doesn't matter. That being said, it is hilarious that he struggled for so long. You know, it's pretty funny.
It's
Yeah,
basically 1 minute of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. So it's just 1 minute of waiting, essentially. In unmodded, it's 2 minutes of waiting, which is very. What's the word I'm looking for?
Bad.
Not exciting.
The worst ever of all time. Might have been what you're
Kinda
looking
is,
for.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically 2 minutes of doing nothing.
Yep.
The bonus objectives here can be completed before you even open the second gate for the most part, and they're really easy. It's just capturing territories. So like, there is quote stuff to do, but the problem is these commanders that you see, if they touch the zone, they stop the timer. So you don't really have the ability to leave and interact with the stage in any meaningful way without failing the objective. So it's like, it just doesn't make sense, to be honest.
Yeah. It's really bad. So like technically speaking, there is no way to gain time here, but you can lose time if you allow yourself to, which makes it the worst. Also adding into what I was talking about earlier about never wanting to see this level in standard. And now we fight Bluno, who stays invincible for 12 years.
Yeah, until his door's gone, he's invincible.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, the reason that Impossible is doing so much damage, is that just the multiplier on the move itself, or is that because of some other property?
So it does,
hits, right?
it does 10.8 just like the other move where I punch the ground in All or Nothing. But the reason why is because the move bounces off collidable surfaces like walls. And similar to this move, but this move's significantly weaker. And because it does that so often, it tends to hit way above its pay grade in terms of power. And that's why it just obliterates people. Because what happens oftentimes is it just hits a boss, then hits them again. Also, when a unit dies to it, it oftentimes will double hit. That's a backup strat.
That's a backup strat that hits the meanest collider I've ever seen in my life. That was disgusting. Don't let him effortless that. Don't let him light work that. Don't do that. No. We're not letting him light work that. The fact that he just goes, okay, backup strat and hits a collider that does half of Kaku's health.
I swear he knocked maybe 3 dudes into him.
That was insane. That's insane. That's gross. That made me angry. I think I hate you.
Thanks.
Also, this stage has so many targets to beat for no reason. Like, you do all the stuff up there, and then you wrap around, and then you have to go out over here. It's the worst.
It's definitely one of the craziest movement stages, though.
Absolutely, it is. This stage is like 80% movement, so it's just be really good at the game. And you know, with the fact that he hit the Kaku Collider earlier, it's like, yeah, this is just another stage, really.
Just a stage.
It's just a stage. So what if it requires some of the best movement in the game? Who needs it? But yeah, you're seeing what I was talking about earlier, where it's just all these enemies out here spawn, and you gotta walk around the entire map to take them all out.
I was 2 ahead.
Yeah.
I forgot that guy was around the bend. I was like, I'm gonna laugh at him. It'll be funny. And then I
Yeah,
was like,
and now you've been crushed by the weight of your own hubris.
yeah.
Yeah, deserved, really. I hate you. So, just another day at the office.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This stage is horrible.
This stage is the worst. So this is the one I was talking about earlier when I said there are some stages with some more funny stuff later on. It was this stage. This is the stage I was talking about. So... Alright, do you want to explain the stage?
No. I will say there was a bug that I don't know if Nyla knew about it before, but I never knew about it until yesterday. That makes it pretty rough. It doesn't look like we got the...
I stopped him from bugging.
Okay,
I literally
that's
blocked
good.
him so that he wouldn't screw my entire run again.
Yeah, so that pants thief NPC right there, he can just get stuck basically and like not progress, and you have to like push him, and it's horrible.
Yeah. So here you just have to escort Frankie around and the pants thief around and be fast, and you have to bump into Frankie to keep pushing him forward to get him to the point that you need to get him to.
So we just juggle him.
Yeah.
I got like the best Frankie juggle of my life. So
Yeah, I saw, I know.
That was perfect, yeah.
Again, it's following up the last stage. That was ridiculous. That was
including stopping a bug from ruining the entire stage. It's like the clutchest shit I've ever done on this stage. I know, I cussed. It's fine.
Y'all are racking them up, and I'm chilling. How is it not me?
It was crazy. That was the craziest luck ever.
It is. It was insane. But I'm just saying, I cursed more than both of you.
You do. Yeah.
How has it not been me?
It's been stressful.
I can make my swear jar contribution later in the marathon.
I won't. Because if I did, like, bro, a contribution from me might get us banned, so we don't want that.
What are you doing?
I just meant I have to donate now.
Oh yeah, well that's true. I thought you meant a contribution to the curse fund from me.
No.
Okay, I was about to say that might get us banned, bro. You don't want that from me. I almost got banned last event stream I was on for saying something ignorant.
Was that the one that involved the?
That was the Castlevania one.
Yeah.
Golem
clock tower duos.
That almost. I got. I'm the GOAT first off for that, but second off, I almost said something real ignorant. Yeah, don't y'all love these escort missions, by the way? Don't you love forced escort missions that you just have to wait? You just gotta wait. You gotta.
If you really, really like those, you should play Pirate Warriors 3.
Ooh, a game where 60% of the levels are exactly that? Sign me up.
Yeah, unfortunate for Pirate Warriors 3. It has a lot of escorts. They're really long too.
They're like 5 minutes.
Yeah, some of the stages you escort are like 9 minutes. I think the Impel Down one is. Because you have to, they do, it's a cool idea, but like they do a thing where you have to go to doors and like have certain characters open them. And it's like, wait, why am I waiting for him to open the door? How's Estimate looking?
How is Estimate looking?
126.52 is what you're at right now.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Hold on a second. I mean, to be fair, you did have an insane water 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was gross. You saved, like, possibly, like, a minute and a half in water 7. Like, that was disgusting.
Where is the leader?
He spawns 3 million years away, so who knows? Yeah. So, this stage is pretty normal. This is a pretty normal stage. It's just a lot of moving to certain spots, like the DLC stages from earlier. Is the only difference. Is like there are places you need to specifically go to get to a certain thing, but other than that, the stage is relatively tame compared to a lot of the shenanigans in Water 7 and Annie's Lobby.
Dude, bro. Normally killing the leader there kills all the enemies in the area, but he clearly found the only enemies existing on the planet.
Yep. Also, you guys aren't gonna believe this. It is an escort mission.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys would believe that.
I don't believe that. No, this isn't a real escort mission.
Yeah, you just have to kill enemies and make sure that the people that need to get to a certain place don't get blocked by them, otherwise it wastes time.
Yeah.
Not an escort mission, though. Not a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I just... it's an escort mission. What do you want from me, bro?
So once Kid gets here, the objective will spawn, which is... Okay. Walk 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
Mystery Puma needs to be defeated. That was really, really bad, but it is what it is.
That made up for how good the Water 7 was.
Yeah.
Still sub 2 though.
Yeah. Definitely not like, when I say it's really, really bad, I'm like, no, I lost 20 seconds. Like, I'm not...
Yeah. It's you're not like, oh wait, this might be the worst of all time, like my run is dead.
Yeah, none of that happens.
No.
To have that happen, I'd have to die.
Real question, are any of the main story stages actually affected by the rendering bug that much?
Yes.
Because I knew
It's
they used to be. I don't
significantly
know. I just didn't know if they still were. But yeah, that rendering bug is the most... Like, I just... Still, it baffles me how that ended up being a thing that happens.
Yeah, it's really bad.
But... that's just, you know, video game stuff.
Yeah, like
But then
it's mostly fine, but it affects a couple things pretty badly. And so we don't deal with it that much, luckily. But like, it barely does anything, luckily. It's the majority of these stages.
Something I was gonna mention a second ago, but didn't get to, is that Kizaru cutscene also used to be bugged on FDM.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. It didn't take nearly as long as the trees to fix, which we'll talk about when we get there. But
the real One Piece Odyssey was the trees we made along the way.
Bro, he stressed so much about the trees.
Yeah.
I know, I was there for like a third.
I was there for most of it, yeah. But also that was, we kind of like just went over it because that stage is such a normal stage. That was actually pretty good.
It was, yeah. I took one bad path, and it didn't matter much because the guy had to revive anyway. You can one-shot Kizaru, but I guess it didn't work.
Yeah,
that was
a lot of the both of the archipelago stages are mainly just movement because it's like a pretty big map and it's just get here, get there, get there. And now we're at Marineford. Now this is a map that is way too damn big, and hey, it gets annoying. You kind of saw it.
Hardest stages to play well in the game.
Yeah, because again, it is like, this is like, we were talking about the map earlier being a movement check. This map is a movement check. Like, you got to move really clean. You have to have really clean lines in the stage. Yeah, you can get caught on a lot of things. Like, and you'll see that again in Wano later. I actually should have mentioned it when you were doing the first DLC stage. Is that it's very easy to get caught on like the corners of buildings when you're playing as these bigger characters. And so because of that, your movement has to be really clean in order to play them fast. But that's what makes this stage kind of bad. And also just, again, the map is too big.
And there's not a great way around the corners thing because the two best characters in the game are huge.
Yeah. This another FDM fun fact is this stage. Also, the rendering bug happened.
Yeah, it happens on that fight every time, which is really annoying.
Yeah, rendering bug, make Aokiji spawn. That's funny. But, yeah, there's a thing with FDM we changed there. What was it? It was the ice wall, right?
Yeah, normally you can't go through ice walls. You have to have Mihawk do it, and that last ice wall never breaks that goes to Akainu, which seems to be an oversight, or like maybe some weird thing where Hancock does it way later into the stage, but it's not viable.
Yeah, and so FDM just makes it so that those specific walls that Mihawk would break are breakable by you instead.
Yeah. They break just like doors do.
Mm-hmm.
They have like about a little less durability, but not by much.
Yeah, just so you don't have to wait for Mihawk to do it, because he takes forever to get there.
Yeah. Particularly the one that goes to Akainu is big because you normally have to go around the entire stage in a C shape again. Like that base I walked through, I have to go through it again just to get all the way over to Akainu. I basically just be passing.
Yeah, it's unnecessary movement.
Okay. Going?
And this is the other Marineford map. It's not as annoying unless you're on the third Yamato stage. But this map is still big, but it's a lot it's not as much of a pain to play through in the main story as the other Marineford map is. The problem with this map is that it's just not a super well designed map. And again, I know y'all love the escort mission, so we brought him back. I know y'all been asking for it.
Yeah. Been surprised there's a one right after this one too.
Yeah, you'll never believe it. Just like its predecessors. Fire Warriors 3 moment.
Fire Warriors really likes their escorts. This game has a lot of escorts mathematically. It might even be more or the same as Fire Warriors 3, but because it has way more stages total, it makes up percentage-wise.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're not playing them like in rapid
the
succession.
3.1 patch was turning the game into Pirate Warriors 3.1.
Of course. Yeah, you just now got here?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I normally shoot these guys.
Bro forgot the route.
Well, that's like a really old one, and I forgot why I did it for the longest time. I'm like, oh, isn't that a time loss? And I was like, no, I do it to save 0.75 seconds to the escort because the slowdown for killing the pacifista.
And that's why I hate escort missions. You just said you was trying to save 0.75 seconds.
Yeah, I let save all the time.
Y'all believe that? 0.75 seconds. Unbelievable.
Video games.
This is why we hate escort missions. Also, just checking in. Yep, Mihawk's still free, by the way.
I mean, that's why we call him Fraud Ice Freehawk.
Fraud Ice Freehawk.
Yep, absolutely. So
man.
now we just gotta take our boy Ace and get him on a plane.
Mm-hmm. And nothing will go wrong at
Nothing will
all.
go wrong.
Nothing
Just-
bad can possibly happen here to Ace. All right.
Yeah, it's just a plane ticket. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Nothing will go wrong.
I'm tired of this monkey fighting Ace on this Monday to Friday plane.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I was about to scream at you for it, but I was laughing. That's
I've played this stage too many times.
Yeah, this is one of yours.
This is 1-1, yeah.
This is his. Gotcha.
Yeah. Which is unfortunately also an escort stage. I play it as Kaido because I do no repeat characters. And I use Whitebeard already on 3-3. But before I haven't actually run the game since all the patches, and now killing Kuzen at the beginning is like super free. It didn't used to be. It was actually pretty obnoxious. He could freeze you or just go invincible or whatever. But yeah, I didn't really have anything super detailed to say on that. I just wanted to share that I've played the stage too much.
Yeah. Also, another thing about FDM that makes the game better is just escort missions. Like, when it comes to the act of the escort mission, it's like, on standard, it's so slow. It's so bad.
On standard, there's dialogue, and we talked about FDM stands for fast dialogue mod. But like, originally, you know, there's a lot of dialogue here, and you wouldn't think that much about dialogue, but it does impact the game quite a lot. There are some tricks to like reduce it. Some dialogues are like 7 seconds. You compile all of it together, the stage will be like 4 minutes, no matter what dialogue. Like, it must finish before the stage is allowed to progress, so it's like, you just get stuck, and you're like, well, what was I supposed to do about that?
There are a scarce few things that are interesting about Standard. Like, sometimes we use different characters to avoid extra dialogue. Like, in 1-1 we use Zoro, because it removes an entire submission from the mission, the main thing.
The end objective doesn't need to complete it.
And Standard's also really good if you like pausing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Cypher Pull skip.
Every time a dialogue would happen, you would just do this.
Yep.
And it stops the dialogue.
The audio breaks, which defaults the game to the minimum time. The minimum time being 3.46 to 3.52 seconds if you like RNG. It's absolutely random. There's no way to mitigate it. And you might say, well, I did the trick in my practice, Nylon, and it was lower than 3.46, so you're wrong. Well, if you get a slowdown, like from killing a major enemy, that will take the actual IGT and half its speed, but the dialogue will play the same speed, and it will display a smaller number. So that is what you're seeing. Get checked. Invisible person. But
You're just yapping it. No, I feel that's like an argument you've actually had that you're projecting right now.
I've had a lot of that argument. So I'm nipping it in the bud before people come at me with, it's actually 2 point something, Nyland. And I'm like, look, man, not all the people. It doesn't work that way.
He's just having an argument with somebody that it doesn't exist. Bro is a professional yapper.
Ultra hard Standard is also kind of cool because stuff takes longer to kill, so the dialogue becomes less of a blocker. Doesn't really help with the escorts, but...
Alright, I used to use a lot of specials on each year, but you actually can get to each section with the new patch with just this. So I use that as backup instead.
That's really funny. That's unbelievable, actually. Sick damage patch. Sick damage patch.
Yeah, we like that. Thanks, DLC Soul Map gameplay.
Yeah. DLC diff. Just
DLC
spend money.
difference.
Just spend money.
Sure.
So all you gotta
got
do.
about 30 minutes in the estimate left.
This might actually be doable then. Because he's technically, you're technically a little over halfway?
Yeah, I'm more than halfway in regards to... So, it's weird because Whole Cake is like 1 extra stage, 7 versus 6. But otherwise, it would be directly halfway. But due to length, it's kind of higher length towards the end half. But we don't have to think about that.
Yeah, we'll just do the thing.
Just be fast.
Just be the GOAT. Be like me. What would I do?
Win.
Exactly. See? You get it.
You would probably play Beige if I had to guess.
Yes. Well, that saves you 8 million minutes, actually.
Yeah. Your time is automatically just 0 minutes, 0 seconds. 0
Yes.
cents a second.
Because he's the best character in the game.
Yeah.
And he's just that broken. That's what he does. He makes it so the run doesn't count. How crazy is that?
Just to clarify, if you submit runs to SRC with Beige as the character and enter your time as 0 minutes and 0 seconds, they'll probably be
I'll
rejected.
accept it. I'll verify. I'm not a mod, but I'll verify
I was
it.
like, you're not even a mod for this game.
I'll verify it. I got ways. I got ways. Yeah, this stage is deceptive because it tricks you into thinking, oh wait, there's actual places on the map I gotta go and do things at. Nope, it's another escort mission. Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
It's lying to you. It's making you think that those other objectives actually matter, but really those other objectives are just things in the way of these people that you got to get from point A to point B. It's all a lie. It's all a ruse. It's another escort mission. I know it's been a while since the last one, and y'all was waiting for it. So we brought you another one.
Zoro?
These railings can be a bit rough when you're dashing around, because it's pretty easy to get caught on the wrong side of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these objectives are fake. They're all fake. They're just objectives telling you, hey, you got to do this thing because it's in the way of a person we need to get somewhere. It's all a ruse. This game is a lie. Every mission's an escort mission, actually.
I mean, 1-1's an escort mission.
1-1 is.
What the
I'm
hell,
talking about 1-1, bro.
Why did he stop? Why did he stop on? Because I wasn't near him?
I think so. Unless
So
there's like an invisible rock there.
The last objective requires standing here, and Zoro has to like make it past a little bit of a threshold to hit a failsafe. There's a failsafe if the last straw hat happens to be here, the game will allow it, and Zoro's always the last. So I'm basically just standing here, just so that right when Zoro crosses that threshold, which he's about to hit, it will just spawn Sento, which is crazy that he hasn't triggered the failsafe right now. That's bonkers to me.
Did you miss somebody?
No, he's the only one. It's not triggering the failsafe at all for some reason. Well, I don't know. He's gonna have to make it all the way, I guess.
All right, well, I guess we just lose like 30 seconds. That's dope.
Yeah, I have no clue.
in before, that's the thing that causes us to go overestimate.
Oh, imagine we're overestimate by literally like 50
Like
seconds.
20 seconds, yeah.
There's blame Zoro, full stop. Sorry,
Yeah.
Zoro. It's all you.
3 minutes? 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Look
You
at that.
robbed me.
Look at that.
The only other thing I could have done different is killed the fake straw hats. Usually I do with the colliders, but I don't go for them because they're not necessary to win.
Mhm.
But that could affect the mission a little bit.
Possibly.
All right, any bets? Do I get sub 30?
Do I get sub 30? I think you'll get a 24.
Well, bad RNG. So
Well,
Shouldn't
have you
believed me.
considered being a better player? Because that affects your RNG.
yeah, did they die? Oh, they didn't. That was weird.
So I've heard rumors, and I don't know if they're true, but if you play as Beige, you always get perfect RNG.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
we
true.
Back up there, that worked.
No sub 30, by the way. You trolled.
Yeah, I didn't. My beginning was really, really bad.
Yep. If you had a better beginning, that could have been like a 25.
Yeah, there's the safe strat. I just never do it. It's like you
Well,
start
yeah,
with
because
C4.
it saves less time.
Yeah. Can't get a record on safe.
Hey, ain't that the truth? You know what they say about 90% of gamblers?
Right before they make it to world record.
So this stage is just kill everyone, kill everything. Everything, blow it up, blow up everything, blow it all up. This is like, never mind. I was gonna make an ignorant comment. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Before I didn't say what I was gonna say, but just know, Lakers fans, I feel for you. That's all. That's all I'll say.
I love this character.
Oh, Bellamy. So Bellamy has this little hop skip thing that he does, where he hop skips backwards, and he has an RNG chance of just rolling it. And if he does, then he's invulnerable in it. So
Basically,
Yeah.
he cheats.
Yep,
cheats
he's a cheater.
full Stop, not close.
Yep. And then he wants to act like your friend afterwards. Like, who is this guy?
Wait, what? Oh, he's further away. Yeah, that went horrible.
I mean, it wasn't like horrible. It was just mid.
The beginning was like okay. I got stunned at the start, which was bad. but
Yeah.
I recovered it okay. And then the Cavendish was slow, but it was okay. I got a dash forward instead of a dash upright for the teleport,
It was just
which
the
is bad.
Bellamy.
The Bellamy is very, very bad.
The Bellamy was really bad, but that overall that was just mid. It was just a mid stage. It could have been sub minute, so that's unfortunate. But
I have a
wasn't
really
terrible.
fast record on that stage.
Yeah,
40 seconds or something.
yeah. I think my best is like a 50 something, but that was pre-patch.
Why is one up? Mine is also with Kaido.
Well, look at the colliders on this guy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How did you live? That was good though.
That was really good. Again, the colliders, you hit some nasty ones there.
Yep.
You hit some nasty ones there. All right. On to stage 5. So hold on, I'm refreshing my memory for a second. If stage 5 is the one that I think it is.
Hard game.
Yeah. So stage 5 is rigged. I don't like this stage.
Sub minute now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. The game's better now, if you guys can believe that. In a world where we only know escort missions, the game is better now. But
Well,
it's
you see,
really
with the
annoying.
DLC, they added a lot of non-escort missions. So that increases the ratio of non-escort missions to escort
Okay.
missions, which automatically makes the game better, right?
That's technically true, yeah. That's technically true. But yeah, you just gotta, like, Pika, it's just a Pika stage, basically. You beat him, he spawns place, beat him again. It's, yeah. This stage is just, it's not a very complicated stage. So,
Oh, what the? That almost never
You
happened.
just red bursted you out of all or nothing? You can do that?
Normally
Apparently-
can't. He stood on my head the first frame he rendered in, and that's why he was able to.
yeah.
Normally it
Still
won't
isn't terrible,
happen, and you'll all or nothing and dies. Yeah, it's still sub-minutes, so that's what it's.
though. 7 minutes good. We like 7 minute there.
Yeah, the
But
only
yeah.
thing that went wrong was literally just him red burst, and that's it.
That Doflamingo fight
and the jumping
is
on the car.
annoying. And the Pika at the beginning is what used to make that stage really
Yeah, it's gross.
bothersome. It was disgusting. So, would you guys believe me if I told you this isn't? No, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Not everything's an escort mission, if you can believe it.
Yeah,
I
that's
You
know
know
it's-
that you
box escort.
Did you know that you often can't use the word escort in video titles on YouTube?
Really?
Yep.
That's an interesting neat little
I mean, I
fun
don't have to
fact.
explain why. but you
Yeah, I
can't.
know why. I just didn't
Yeah.
know that actually got flagged.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was, I think, like a Kingdom Hearts game. There's escort missions, effectively, in some of those. When one of my friends was trying to post a clip of one, and he had to call it like Cinderella Bodyguard because
Fire.
you can't use the word escort in the video type.
That's
Them
fire.
creating a strat.
That's crazy. Wow. But yeah, this stage, believe it or not an escort mission. The past few haven't been. If you're keeping track, if you're an astute observer, and now it's an escort mission. Well, it was close. It starts off lulling you into this instant security. You're like, oh yeah, it's not going to be an escort mission. But then you get fooled.
Well, you don't actually do the escort.
You don't. You just have
Tap.
to.
There's a failsafe
fight.
to tap this.
Yeah.
the camera there is fantastic.
It's fake escort mission, but it still is one.
Yeah.
Just by theory, it is one.
Yeah, when you're normally playing the game, it puts the escort there, and you're like, I guess I gotta do this because dialogue is playing, and it's actually just lying to you. It's just like giving you something to pad out the dialogue. unfortunately, is how it's designed. I mean, it is what is kind of happening in the actual anime / manga. So it's like fine, like they're trying to escape or whatever, but realistically it's padding because they're just trying to get you through it.
So this is the stage with the trees.
See those happy, smiling trees right there? Those are,
Villains!
Our enemies.
Yeah, they're evil.
They're ops.
We hate them. They're our arch nemesis.
And they're racist
they were.
also, if you can believe that.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
That makes sense to me.
So the trees close around you in standard. They close around you when these Luffys spawn, and when you clear the Luffys out of an area, they reopen back up. But when programming FDM, it got rid of that cutscene, and that caused some issues. But yeah, you go around here, you clean the fake Luffys, and then make actual Brûlé spawn, who is the real fake Luffy, if you can make sense of that. And then you win the stage. But those trees on that small stage that took less than a minute, if you can believe, took 36 hours for an island to fix in FDM.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. I had to find every timer in the game and like change all of them, which caused a lot of crazy neon effects and crashing and stuff. But eventually I got the one for the doors. Because I needed 2 timers. I need one for door opening, one for collision of door, which are not the same thing.
Also,
it's crazy how that one like well-known streamer is in this stage like multiple times.
Oh yeah, that is true, huh? Any TF2 players? Y'all don't know about that. That's before your time. But still, this I also gotta laugh at you because you dashed straight into the electric fence at the beginning. Of this.
I did. You know, I got to get that damage boost. Cheat death? Question mark.
Okay, man.
Cheat death on easy.
So all due respect, I have a crazy time with Capone on that stage, if you can believe it.
That
like
is
actually,
crazy.
I have like a I believe a sub minute with Capone on that stage, or sub 2 minutes or something. It was something. I had a
Not
ridiculous
ledge.
time on stage.
He really likes candy because he's probably good at these stages.
True.
Okay. Sanji, go away. Alright.
A lot of the whole cake stages are like just really simple, surprisingly, despite how late in the game they are. They're really like it's one big area and you have to do a thing.
Yeah, they're pretty fun because of the nature of their design being pretty good. So like, I get to race around like a maniac, colliding, and sniping people. And as long as I don't have to worry about rendering, like in that case, slight time loss to rendering, I get to just win.
Yeah. But yeah, all these stages are pretty much all of them are really short because of that. Because of just the fact that they are so simple. But it makes them really fun to just be like, oh yeah, I'll grind out like a time on this.
Yeah, they're fun to like do because you're just like, oh, I messed up a dash here, or I could have had a better line over here or whatever.
Yeah, you can break it down really simply, and it's pretty good.
Easy to see how to improve.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
As opposed to like, I didn't do this specific sequence of actions in this specific order to make this enemy spawn where it needed to, which is basically the DLC stages.
The DLC stages are annoying.
The Yamato stages.
Yeah, they're really annoying. So this stage, you just have to go through the castle, get to the basement, and then find the real fake Luffy for a second time. So
15th
yeah.
time.
The 12th time, million billionth time.
Million billionth time.
Yeah.
That's the scientific term.
Yeah.
According to some
I can't say the actual quote.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But you gotta find the real fake Luffy, and usually it's one of these ones in the back.
Yeah, it's always this one that spawns in the fire room.
I didn't remember if it was the left or the right one, but it's the right.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it used to be on the left when we were slow.
Yes. And that is what I'm remembering.
Yeah. Because what happens is that Brûlé walks up a staircase, jumps through a window, or jumps through a mirror or whatever, and then appears on the top left instead.
Mm-hmm. And usually by the time you get up there, you're in front of that mirror. Back when it was slower, you were in front of that mirror, and it's like, yep, I just kill her here. So I know y'all was waiting on it. We brought you another escort mission.
How's it going, guys?
I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while since our last drop, but
I've
y'all
been
not gotta wait
thinking-
no more.
Yeah, you were like, wait a second. You said that the last half of the stage was, or like last half of the run is like slow. It's like, it's all in Wano and this stage. So,
Yeah.
kind of funny. Like Whole Cake's actually extremely fast. All the stages about a minute. There is a problem that can occur here, so I'm kind of delaying my killing of those guys. If your party members do not see Katakuri, didn't know this was an issue for a while, they will not walk at all forward. They will stay standing still until Katakuri touches their like sight range, which is very small. And until that happens, they're like, they don't want anything to do with them. So I'm playing this really weird. You might be noticing, like, I'm standing really weird spots. Maybe it's, I mean, it's not very clear. I'm trying to like juggle Katakuri for as long as possible, because while he's being juggled, the game will not allow him to get recalled to be in front of them. As I stopped there and he got moved. See how he got moved again? Like, he's kind of a jerk. But, due to the way this is designed, Prospero? Where you at? Okay. That'll happen. I'm going to take a safe time loss here. I know that sounds weird. So if you wait a bit, technically you could have Luffy and Jinbei walk inside first, which will allow them to be escorted at a better rate because they're not walking around. They're walking through the castle. But to do that, you have to take a time loss that can be worse, which sounds ridiculous. I know. And so to avoid that, Luffy, come on, man. The only thing that matters is whoever the last one is, so this is insane.
Yeah, this is really bad.
Luffy.
So yeah, that
yeah.
Katakuri also used to be far more annoying pre-patch.
Yes.
Because he was like really hard to kill for no good reason.
I would agree.
I mean, he just respawns anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, why does he take 12,000 hits to take half his health down?
Alright. Stage is over.
Okay, finally, we can have fun again. I know we were waiting for when we could have fun again.
What flavor do you think the dirt in Whole Cake? Because everything's like candy, right?
Red Bull. Which is just
probably. Yeah, it's just chocolate. Yeah. Probably like milk chocolate though. Probably like normal.
Yeah, she
normal
like
chocolate.
sugary garbage.
Yeah, not dark, not goated Chad dark chocolate.
Yeah. She don't got none of that there.
Big fan of dark chocolate.
Love dark chocolate.
How's my
It's my
estimate
favorite
looking?
chocolate.
You got about 9 minutes.
That's tough.
That's tough. We're gonna be over by probably like 3 minutes.
I'll see what I can do.
It's fine.
Well, I don't even know if that's possible because there's 2 1-0 missions that are like 3 minutes apiece. Well, actually 3-5 is, or sorry, 6-3. I can't talk. Or 6-5. It's like under 3 now, but
Yeah, I'm trying to think because we are near, like we're on this. This is 7, right?
no, 7 is the Katakuri boss fight, but
Okay,
that's like
right.
20 seconds long.
That's really fast. So that's basically nothing.
The loads and stuff are as long
no.
as the mission, but that's kind of the thing.
I mean, we'll be in Wano. They'll probably be fine letting you go over estimate. It's fine. It's okay. It's DLC diff.
DLC diff. I died on Coliseum, so whatever.
Yeah, actually. But you didn't die on True Pirate King.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, he did.
once,
Yeah, he
like-
blew up right at the start.
Like less than a minute in.
Yeah.
Where's Big Bomb? Oh, she's. Why is she over here? Sanji, you better not. Okay, that's good. Don't kill her, Sanji. So there's a strat involving leaving Big Mom at a very small amount of life, like I just did, and then when she spawns here, which is forced, she will spawn at that health total.
Yeah.
Which is like very little. The reason that matters, because it didn't matter that much before, was because she's kind of high up. And it can make it possible to down her. Okay, she was downed earlier. I just thought she wasn't because she has a special death animation.
Yeah. She was already done for by the time you hit the ground.
She was a Maiwa, yeah.
Yeah. Maigo
Yeah.
Kinshiro.
I was like, oh, the first punch didn't kill, but in reality, I killed her.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that one's not too bad. It's
And
like
then Kauri
pretty-
freeze.
It's free as crap. It's really fast.
Yeah, it's really fast. Really, really fast. Unless you're art grinding it on very hard.
Yeah, that's different. Different problem.
Shut up. I was hoping that people wouldn't remember that because that was.
Oh, I
freaking
remember everything.
miserable.
You know better.
It was like an hour and a half of were you playing this stage with, I think it was Okiku.
It was
yeah,
Kiku,
it was Okiku. Because the freeze. And, yeah, well, that's a little bit cathartic, so that's nice.
Yeah, that was nice. That was sick. Sub 15, by the way. Ace moment.
Yep.
If only he didn't have like a set thing that he had to do there, it would be doable in like less than 5. Now it's Wano. Now it's Wano time.
Wano time.
Wano time.
When you said I had like 6 minutes, did you mean with the 210 estimate or with a 2
210.
estimate? Okay.
Yeah, you are at 204.42
Yeah,
on the
I was,
stream right now.
I was
So,
hoping.
like, yeah. Opium, man.
Opium.
Yeah, that's right. We're starting off with a bang by ruining the time estimates for literally everything first run. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
Also, I hope no one can hear the landscapers right outside my window.
Slightly can.
Okay, I can just
You're
shut
good.
up for a little bit.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not that bad. It's fine. This is peak content. Okay.
I'm sure, yeah, they won't hear much of it over just gliders and...
I was gonna say, Whitebeard's also kind of mowing the grass right now, so...
Yeah, he really is. So the Wano stages
Oh, another
are...
Drake now.
Gotta take all the ones we can get.
I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk.
I'm the
Unbelievable.
biggest hater.
I'm the biggest hater. He's just like me. He's just like me. Unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Wano stages are a lot longer than the rest of the stages in the game, basically. Mainly because, like, first off, slight time losses just happen a lot. You get caught on stuff. It is what it is. But also, some of them just have some stuff that's just there. Why not? You know?
And 6-3 and 6-5 in particular just have a lot of stuff to do.
Yep.
There's just a
That,
lot of
again,
stuff
are just there.
Yeah. Well, sure. And you can't technically even make the argument. It's like, oh, it's got to follow what happened in the manga because it's game original.
No, it's just they were like, hey, what if we made you have to go here, go here, go here, go back here, go back here, go here, and then do 30 other things, and then you can beat the level. So a lot of what's going on here is just him destroying these towers because you have to destroy the towers. It's not like the DLC mission from earlier where you destroy them to hope the kid has a better spawn. Here you're just trying to destroy all the towers. I don't like this mission though. I'm not a fan of this mission.
Yeah, I don't love it. I love how Burley never spawns.
Yeah, because like it's it's a simple level, but it's annoying. Yeah, I feel like I say that about a lot of late game stages. It's not too surprising why I only do 1-1 now, but a lot of the late stages are just really annoying. A lot of extra stuff for no real reason.
That's
Actually,
one
I
of the
say
other
that.
stages that's really cooked by the Brule rendering thing. Like, she never
Yeah.
renders ever, and she also, like, Irma stays gone for a long, long time.
We love a sub 130 though.
Yeah. I'm just like, please fix it so I don't have to wait at all.
Bold of you to assume they'll touch the game again.
They won't, but I can pray. Alright, this is the hardest stage in the game, but it's not compared to the DLC.
Yeah, bro, we're the true pirate kings already. Okay, this stage means nothing. This stage ain't hard at all, really, if you think about it. I think you lied just now by saying it was hard. In fact, I'd say it's the easiest stage of the game now that you're the true pirate king, because every stage should be the easiest.
It's really easy.
That didn't kill?
Yeah, just it didn't have a hitbox.
I guess the wall there ate it.
It ate it.
Whatever. That's lame. Usually you can shoot the C4 through the corner of the wall there to kill that extra guy that spawned in. It saves like a few seconds, but yeah, he had to go over there and kill him himself because it just got eaten by the corner of the wall, which is unusual. But you know, if that tells you the tone of how the run's been going. You wasted all of the good omens on your Water 7.
Yeah. Spent them all.
Yeah. I still can't get over that Kaku, the Kaku collider. This is the backup, by the way. Oh my god, I hate you. Oh my god.
Not bad. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, another problem with this stage that makes it take so long is I don't know if y'all can see what I see, but we're leading some people around right now currently.
The longest escort in the game.
It's a long ass escort mission, baby.
Does that count?
I think that's like PG-13.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair. That's fair.
There's like four. There's like 4 that are PG-13.
Low key, I feel like, but sounds worse.
It sounds dumber, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, like I'm on board.
Yeah, no. If I was unsure in what I was saying, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah. Take it off the flight list.
Yeah. I just start reciting what's the name? The 9 on stream right now. I don't remember the full name.
Oh,
if you know, you know.
Merlin thing?
Yes.
I think it's just 7. 7.
I thought it was 9.
Yeah.
7.
I should probably end that right there.
If you know, you know. That might all that that does make me sound old.
I was 6
I
to 7. JK. Okay.
If I promise I'm not old. I promise I'm not old. I promise. 20 did what to Savage?
For how many cookies?
Okay.
I didn't expect that one to get you. That was like bad. That was an inside joke that I have with somebody else. That's not a good joke. I can't believe that one got you. Yeah. This is still an escort mission, by the way, y'all. In case it wasn't clear. Oh.
Come on. It's fine. They're just trolling me.
Yeah. Great video game.
I have a tiny bit of time for them to troll me. Ah, oh, the explosive. Hello? Okay. 2, 3. I don't trust this at all, so I always wait.
Yeah, because Jack, again, like we mentioned earlier in the DLC stage, he has the round start invulnerability for no reason. And it lasts a really long time.
Yeah. It's a little problematic.
Little. I don't know. I feel like it's a big problem, actually. I feel like Jack's a big problem. Get him out. Really.
Get him out.
Don't like him.
Get out.
Who needs him? Really.
Switch him out for Human Jack, or just never put him in the game. Put more.
Never put him in the game.
What's her name?
King has no reason to be there, but put King there. I like King.
Maria. King.
Yeah, why not? Just because I like him. Just because I like those 2 characters. This stage is really fast. This is following up the last stage we were on. It's like a godsend. This is a really good stage. I actually like this one a lot. It's run in a straight line and kill things as fast as possible.
I got world record on the stage yesterday in practice. I actually grinded it.
Was it
Oh, wow.
like a 28:33 or something?
Yeah,
That's sick.
it's actually insane. This is looking like pretty whatever pace, but it's fine. I'm like 3 seconds behind. On the first cutscene, I was a little behind on that one. Do I have
Yep.
a meter for this? I don't. Oh, I did. Just got it. I might not be
So-
able to be in range for all or nothing here, so I'm gonna
So-
move and then all or nothing. Good.
He left her at half health there because this cutscene starts when she reaches half health. You don't have to kill her.
Yeah, she just has to complete her move.
Yeah, so... And then we beat Kaido there as soon as he spawns. And 32. You're bad! You're washed!
I'm washed. It's funny because I recorded a run and I was like, 39? That's insane! And then I started grinding the stage and I got it down to like 28
And you
or whatever.
realize
And I
that
was
that
like,
was bad.
yeah.
You're like, too average
Final
for me, really.
stage. The
Final stage.
So
Final
time ends on when the screen HUD disappears when I defeat Dragon Kaido for the last time. There's a lot of times I'm gonna defeat him, but his health will actually go to 0. I promise. There's also a glitch here. Don't worry about it. Just look away. It's happening right now. Blame the rendering bug. It's all their fault. It's happening.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
Yeah.
Time has stopped that whole time, so you don't have to worry about me losing time. Like if you look, it's 11
Well,
seconds.
we lose real time. That's
We
the
lose real
estimate.
time, but that was
But
how
if you-
long it took to render Big Mom.
Yeah, if you were actually speedrunning, that wouldn't waste time because time stops there. If you were actually running because it's done in in-game time.
Oh, I got that unlucky. Sad.
That was
Praise the IGT.
bad. Oh my god. I
Fine.
cannot believe we are entering the final stage of the run when we're already over the estimate.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
Oh, I think he just died from the collider, didn't he?
Yeah,
he does
that was a really good collider.
The final Drake L of the day. We hope.
Actually, I would love if Kendrick dropped the second one.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't remember who it was, but he ends the track with "That's something you don't want to do," and then the guy goes, "Nah, Drake does want to do that. Please, I need to hear more like this, please." I think it was I'm Dante that said that. I don't remember, but
yeah.
it was hilarious. He was like, "Please, I need to hear more Kendrick verses like this. Please, please respond, Drake, please." And then, yeah, this stage also, you'll see it not right. Oh yeah, right now. I was like, is it right now? I wasn't thinking. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes on the stage that don't even get skipped by FDM because they're like part of the stage. They're like built
Yeah.
into it.
They'd
So-
break the stage harder if I took them out.
Yeah. It's like a whole bunch of, oh yeah, I'm fighting Dragon Kaido. I beat Dragon Kaido. Now there's a cutscene. Now I fight Dragon Kaido. Now there's a cutscene. So. Because they gotta show you that the game ends with the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Because the real Dragon Kaido we fought was the friends we met along the way or something like that. And also, they also want to imply that the moral of the story is you get punished by losing time to cutscenes for not playing an escort mission as the final mission of the game. So,
The real trees were the escort missions we did along the way.
yeah, if, Nylan was so, I wish you still harbored as much hate for those trees as you did for that first, like, 3-month period after finishing that. It used to make you just mad. Anytime the trees were mentioned, you'd be like, no, shut up, stop.
Alright, time's gonna end when the screen freeze happens after I do this. That's like right here.
Yay, and we did it. We beat the run, overestimate. Woo!
It's a little bit.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. There's some unfortunate conundrums, but I got a couple saves, so it's worth it.
Yep, yep. That was good, that was good.
Heck yeah.
To be fair, it's because of it's first off Zoro moment.
That was Zoro's
Zoro
fault.
wasted time.
Said
So
this before.
you know, and you dying like 5 times in Coliseum, but you know, it is what it is.
Twice.
Good run.
Thank you. Yeah. Went
You got
really
any-
well overall.
Yeah.
You got any last remarks? Anything to say?
Shout outs to Pirate Wars 4. I'm glad Bandai came back and did a bunch of DLC. The DLC is very fun. The bugs would be cool. You came back, quickly fixed them, but it's not a big deal overall, honestly. And looking forward to Pirate Wars 5 in March or 25 or 26. We're not sure which one. Shout outs to my co-casters.
Yeah. I get angry at this game. This game makes me mad. But I love watching other people deal with the pain of it. It's fun.
I don't play video games. Don't do it. Just stay away.
Gaming's
from video
banned.
games. Yeah,
Something you
gaming's
need to
banned.
realize: gaming is banned.
Shout outs.
That's all I gotta say.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you for your run.
For
It's
sure.
a good time. All right, we're gonna head to the setup, and we're gonna do some stuff in between. I really appreciate having you on here.
For sure. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're chill.
Okay. I was like, do we leave?
No, it's just like
How is it not me? How was I not the one that messed up?
Dude, it was just so stupid.
How is
I
it
had
not
to.
me? The Ryuma thing, I almost got mad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Kick these guys out of this chat. Get DB in here.
Yeah, I'll jump
Yeah.
out of this and I'll call you.
Yeah,
guys.
they can jump out themselves.
Yeah, goodbye.
They're boys.
Okay, I added in case. But yeah. Oh, that was good. Yeah, I mostly hit my estimate. I was thinking like I said 210, 215. I was like, I could probably do it if my DLC isn't too bad. Honestly, it was just Coliseum and Zora that were like kind of
the Zoro.
Yeah, he lost me like almost a full minute to be honest.
Bro, your water 7. Your water 7 was gross.
Yeah, it's
That was
crazy.
disgusting. Dude, the fucking the Kaku into I think you also collided Jabra there into you finished that stage like in under a minute and then you fucking oh my god. And then your Frankie at the end, you just juggled him perfectly. Like, oh. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh my god.
Yeah, thanks. It was
It was
so
beautiful.
hard.
The last part of the run made me cringe though. It was very hard for me to not start talking shit once Wano hit. Just because I wanted to.
Yeah, I just realized I'm still streaming. Let me destroy that. Bye, everybody.